There we go.
Completely disorganised. That's what's happening. YouTube have changed the buttons around as well.
Oh, brilliant. Such good music. I don't know how anyone could hate it.
And of course, Kick doesn't automatically update the name, so it's manually change it after starting the podcast. It just needs to sort it out, Kick do.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so hard, eh?
They've given up, that's what the problem is. Hey Noel, how's it bro? Oh, Noel's double hired us. Hi Game Boy. Gameplay boy. Playboy? Hello,
Gameplay
Carl.
boy. Harley.
Hiya. Alright, stuff has happened. Things are doing.
That's great. I'm a fan.
Okay, 30 seconds. Not organised in the slightest. This is excellent.
Well,
Chilling.
it does make the best podcasts.
It does. Just chaos.
Just chaos.
I have more coffee and water though, so.
I'm just double checking to see. My laptop's on the right Wi-Fi. There it is.
It's on the right part. It's got power plugged into it.
There we go. Magic. Power. Yep. Let's just double check that.
You guys never organised, and it's the best. We nearly organised. I turned up.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I turned up too.
Yeah, there you go. What do you want? The mics work. Got buttons. What else do you want? Alright, ready when you are.
Cool. Let's go.
This is the XboxCast.
Welcome to the regular show that's slightly irregular. Starting times are more of a guideline anyway, and the hosts come and go. But one thing you can count on is the XboxCast regular show. We're your hosts, Carl and Lee, and Paul can't join us tonight, so it's just going to be us two yelling at each other. Mr. Lee, how's it been?
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yelling at
There's
each
been a lot
other.
of news happening. Yeah, well,
There's been stuff.
it's me going to just be yelling about the amount of news you've managed to dig up this week.
Oh, this is a quiet week, I thought, as well. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah. No, I wasn't. I was finding random bits. I think what happened was the news was actually spread out during the whole week. It wasn't just like on Monday, all the news came out and there was nothing else. I think what happened is it just kind of slowly came out.
It just slowly builds up.
Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't happen until the last minute, or sometimes it happens lots at the beginning and then I get nothing all week. And then I start panicking and then go, oh, no, it's okay. Like this week, I was like, I haven't got much news. I was looking and went, oh, I've actually got a bunch of news. It's fine. It's okay. So it's weird. It is weird news.
Well, we are getting to the tail end of the year, and so news will come and go in waves, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks ago was quiet, and then last week it was quite busy. So we had quite a bumper news week last week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you did lots of lists.
Lots of lists. So that would have been the week before if I'd actually done one.
Top 10 lists for the XboxCast.
There's not many lists currently kicking around, which means there's news.
Oh,
It is actually hilarious. So if you check the news, don't check obviously Xbox News, IGN, but actually check everyone else. It's just lists of top 5 games like Diablo and, games that like GTA 6, but not quite like GTA 6, which could be called GTA 5. Just, you're like going, what?
Those are the best lists.
They are the best lists, yes.
Lists that are games like GTA 6, top of the list, GTA 5.
GTA 5, GTA 4, GTA 3, GTA, yeah.
And then the number one is always like the most random one, and StarCraft.
Yes, exactly, yes. It is quite weird.
Oh,
After all these years, yes, we've noticed trends.
insane. So, how you been, Mr. Lee? It's been a while. It's been a hot minute.
Been all right. I've been busy on my own. I'm not sure about doing podcasts on my own.
Mm.
Like, I have to do all the organising, talking, pointing, recording, producing. Luckily, what do you think of the so the podcast been okay? You've listened to them?
I've managed to tune in when I can.
No, I
and-
mean after the event to write the words.
Yeah, I've been listening to some of the words.
Some of the words.
I'd
Okay.
jump around to write the words. I don't
Yeah.
listen to the whole thing.
Okay, that's cool.
But
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's a super chill podcast.
It is, isn't it? I think we're too similar, actually, me and Paul.
You and Paul are just so chill. There's like no spiciness. There's no
No,
disagreement.
this is why we need you. Exactly. This is what you bring. You argue with me
got it.
about stuff, and I know that you argue about stuff, so I bring it to the table so you can argue about it.
That's the best way. Because
It
I mean,
is.
you need some chocolate to your peanut butter.
That's not so much smooth. Yeah, too much jam. Too much jam and peanut butter doesn't work. Yeah.
Ugh, yuck.
You know,
Jam
I
and
know. I
peanut-
don't understand that. Was it PJN jam? What was it called? What do they call the Americans?
PB and J.
PB and yeah.
Oh.
Don't
Well,
understand.
I found out that not everyone knows about jam and cheese sandwiches.
Jam and cheese. Yeah, I would never go jam and cheese. I don't think. I'd go cheese or jam.
Oh, you've never had a jam and cheese sandwich?
No, I don't think so. No,
Oh man.
that's a
What
South
do you do?
African thing.
No,
You see,
you
this
get-
is it. So Paul would not bring this to the table. He would not say this.
Well, I mean,
He's normal.
peanut butter and jelly is disgusting. We can all
Yes.
agree on that. But when you have like a croissant or a muffin,
Yeah.
like a
Oh, for sure. Yeah, yeah.
and you
okay.
got some strawberry jam.
Yeah. No, I get you.
and
I know where
put
you're
the
going.
Cheese. Oh.
Okay,
oh,
so croissants. Do you cut them in half and put stuff inside, or you just put it on top?
No, you take apart the one end, and then you stuff everything inside of it, so it
You're
becomes
such a heathen.
becomes a pocket of deliciousness.
No, so if you're like a European, if you're French, they put all the food on top of the croissant. So you literally
But
get croissant and
all
just squash it down with jam, grind
No,
jam,
but-
and then eat it that way. Don't put it inside.
So in other words, it's like a piece of toast.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, a buttery
It's a fancy-
buttery bread with something on top of it. Yeah.
A fancy piece of toast. I think
Well, that's it.
Kate,
It's
I-
French, so it's croissants.
croissant.
Oh, croissant.
we should go to the French and say thank you very much, but we will take it from here. You
Oh no,
clearly don't-
I always go that way if I'm eating croissants, unless it's a bacon and bacon egg croissant or something. Then I'll go with jam on top of croissant, for sure.
Oh no, no.
You do
no,
not quite. You see, Simone knows. She has taste.
no. What is Simone saying?
She says you do not cut croissants. That's what she says.
Yes, because you pull the one end off,
No,
you shove everything
No.
inside, it, and it becomes
it's like a ice cream, a
burger.
croissant ice cream.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
get your fried egg and your bacon and
And
your
just
cheese,
squeeze it
and
in
you-
there.
put it in there, and then you just eat it.
You're such a heathen. No wonder they kicked you out of South Africa. Like,
People
no,
are eating croissants, and they're just like, no, we can't have this.
you're not my real mum. What is going on here in the chat? There's some weirdness going on in the chat.
That is exciting.
Ah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, no, how do you eat them, bro? Yeah, interesting. Okay. Unexpected turn that was
Very unexpected.
croissant. So I've got into now my morning ritual now is to drive. I get up, walk dog, shower, go to work, drive to a coffee shop every single morning, same coffee shop, and I have a pan de chocolat and a coffee every single morning now. That's my breakfast. It's amazing.
How much does it cost you?
$12 a day.
That's insane for just a croissant and a coffee.
Yep, but it's awesome. I
That
don't
sounds
care.
very good.
I don't care.
I earn money for croissants and coffee.
Exactly. I really don't care how much it costs. I'm like, I don't really care. It's money. It's fine. It's okay. I get to chat with Mike, who plays games. I've actually done. I've played Diablo 4 with him quite a lot.
Ah, this is your
So he's my
Diablo
friend.
coffee friend.
Yeah. He's the guy.
Good.
So we have a chat
Diablo
about computer
barista.
games. Have a
Nice.
coffee, or sat there talking to him a bit. Then talk to his mate, whoever he's working with.
And then head off to work.
Head off to work with my nice juicy chocolate bread and coffee.
Delicious.
$12
Chocolate
of
bread.
happiness. No, you're correct.
Well, I mean, if $12 buys you happiness, then who am I to argue?
There you go. It's quite cheap.
Yeah, I mean, quite cheap. $12 for happiness. Oh, that reminds me. I need to check the lotto today. There might be 17 million reasons of happiness.
Dollars of
tonight.
happiness, bits of happiness. Yes.
Indeed. So you also notice I'm sporting a new look.
Yeah,
Mr.
no,
D.
it's a bit weird. See, I would actually go, why don't you go mow? You're supposed to shave off completely. Unless you're telling me you've grown that in 9 days, you're supposed to shave the whole thing off completely and then grow back a moustache. That's actually what happens. On the first, you shave it.
But no, I disagree. See,
No.
we have a team. We have a team here, and the plan, the agreement was that we would do Movember if it meant we didn't have to go clean shaven to start off with, because then you just look like a baby. So this
It's
was,
actually, the question is how quickly you can grow a moustache as well.
yeah, and I mean, not everyone can grow a nice moustache in a month.
No, what? No, most
It's a
people
lot of effort.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, a lot of effort, yeah.
So,
So much effort, so much concentrating, so much
I don't have time
squeezing.
for that.
Yes.
So this is a couple months growth that has now just been
Yeah.
shaped into
See,
this beautiful goatee.
You're actually getting grief from the chat is being very cheeky tonight, but they are saying cheating. Everyone shaves first, or else you're just fake.
No,
You're a
No.
fake. That's what they're saying to
if you go onto movember.com.au, you can actually just choose your own goal. You don't even have to grow a mo anymore.
What's the point of calling it Movember?
Exactly. I don't know.
Even girls can grow mows. Come on, everyone knows that.
If they focus hard enough.
Exactly.
Yeah. But no, this is my Movember look. And raising money. So far I think we've got $148 for our disgusting looks.
Nice.
Yeah,
it is quite
not too
special. It is quite a special look. You weren't tempted to go handlebar, like just go down the typical Aussie straight down, with no
Yeah.
bits in the middle bit, like the long moustache.
I was thinking that, but my chin hasn't seen the sun in so long.
Do you
I didn't
know-
want to give it a shot.
Yeah, I worry about that. If I lose my beard, how cold I'd be as well. Like my skin on the outside, I don't know if it would handle it. It might just fall off.
Yeah, see?
Or I'll be really white.
Yeah, that's,
Yes.
like, if I was clean shaven, you would see I've got a very, very white line where it's got no sun for ages.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know, in many years my skin's not. It's good for my skin though. I'm not going to get any skin cancer on my beard.
Yeah.
See, that's
There
why I
we
do
go.
it.
Just
Yeah,
on top of
twirly
your-
bits. That's what I'm thinking. Like twirly bits, maybe like the Poirot sort of style moustache could
Oh,
be the
yeah.
way to go.
Yeah, maybe. We'll give it a try. But
Okay.
so far, I'm enjoying this big goatee.
Yes, I used to have a goatee way back.
Bring it back.
I don't think it's, but I should come back. I think it should stay.
No, there's this thing that we're doing called Goatee Summer, and you need to become a part of
Goatee
it.
summer.
Yep. Goatee Summer for Christmas.
A goatee summer for Christmas. Okay. Oh, so we should explain what it is actually. And do you have a link? Because no one, other Americans listening, are like, what are these guys talking about? Because I think this is just an Antipodean thing, isn't it? I don't think it's worldwide.
Yeah, it might be worldwide, but if they don't know what it is, the whole idea between in November, you're supposed to grow a mo for testicular cancer. But these
It's not so you
days,
get cancer, obviously. It's
No,
for
no, no.
kind of.
you raise money for cancer by growing a mo and looking disgusting.
Yeah.
The problem is that if you're in Australia, every boy
Everyone has a
mo.
mo. I know, it's
And a
weird, isn't it?
mullet.
Really bad 70s mows everywhere. It's really odd.
Everywhere. That's why you have to be different and grow a goatee.
Oh, okay.
But the whole idea is you're going to grow a moustache for the month of November. People donate to your team, and you kind of just do it for a good cause. You look a bit disgusting for a month for a good cause.
Yes.
So I might be a shill and put my link in our show notes,
Oh, I think you should. For sure.
and then people can click the link and give us $5 for this fantastic looking goatee. My word.
Or say no because you haven't got a proper moustache.
Well, if
So-
you
Have an opinion.
now Frederick had decided he was
Frederick.
going to do a moustache.
Nice.
He
Nice.
shaved off everything, so he's a baby. He then decided that a moustache, a disgusting looking moustache, was not good enough. So now he
what's he
has
done?
dyed his hair platinum blonde, almost.
Almost. A dirty
Well-
platinum bond.
It's come up quite orange.
Too much peroxide. That's amazing.
So he looks like a baby with a moustache and a toupee.
Oh,
because
that's
the hair does not look real.
amazing. That's really good. What colour are his
so-
eyebrows? Has he got brown eyebrows as well, just to kind of separate it?
Brown
Yeah,
eyebrows. Yeah,
perfect. That's the look.
that's amazing. So yes, if you're looking for our team name is Men Men Men. There's 3 of us doing it, and you can go and donate. Go give us
You said that
$5.
quite effeminately there as well, quite impressively. Men.
Men Men Men. Yep,
Yep.
that's what it is.
Okay. There you go. Where is it? Facebook. I saw it on Facebook. I was like,
Yeah, I shared a link from Fred's one on Facebook. But if you go movember.co.com.au, I think it is, and then you should be able to click donate to a team and then put Men 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 in. But
there you go.
I will have a link running around as well. So
Running around. Drop one to Discord.
yeah, drop one there and people can see it. But this is why I didn't want to send any selfies to Discord, because I didn't want to.
Do you know, I kind
reveal to
of guessed that, you see. Then especially when you post on Facebook, I was like, I see what's happening. I expected a Mo, though, to be honest. I did expect to see a Mo, not a goatee. Yeah, that's what I expected to see, Dirty Mo. See, that would work. I reckon that works. What do you think
No,
about
I
me?
don't know. The Mo suits you, actually.
So, funny thing is, my dad's had a moustache for as long as he's been alive, as far as I can work out.
But now you just got to continue the tradition.
Yeah, I don't look like my dad, though, because we look alike anyway, so I would just basically be my dad. We're supposed to look like and sound like me and my dad. Like, as a kid, I always answer the phone, and but, oh, hi, Graham. It's like, no, it's Lee. Because literally we sound exactly the same. It's so bizarre. Yeah.
That's hilarious. What you should do is you and your dad should record voicemails for each other.
Yes. Why?
It'll be funny.
It'd be it just sound like me saying a voice. It makes no sense.
Yes. But you will know that it's not you, and so therefore it's pretty fun.
Yes. And also not know what he's saying as well. He could say some weird stuff. Or I could say some weird stuff for him.
Exactly. Like, hello, it's Graham. You just caught me while I'm in the bath. I'll get back to you soon.
Yes.
And he won't know. It'd be quite funny.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, good work.
Yes. Oh, hello. Welcome back.
Welcome back, indeed. Welcome back.
So, yeah, goatee summer. Think about it. You've got a couple of days until summer, so
You got like a week, 3 weeks? 3 weeks.
yeah, so
Although it's
about it.
been really crappy here recently, so I don't believe the summer's here until it's actually above the temperature of 17, 16. It's been cold here. It's not very nice.
oh, man, we've had beautiful days, and now this next week is going to go cold again.
That's some rubbish here.
Oh, it's nonsense.
Shocking. We had flooding and stuff, and Wairo again.
More flooding.
More flooding, yes.
Have you guys thought about turning the tap off?
I don't know what they're playing at, actually. I think they're doing it on purpose now.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
someone's
it's
been
funny
playing.
to begin with, and now it's
Exactly. Like, just stop it, guys. Come on.
Just,
It wasn't funny to begin with, and it's still not funny.
this is not a good joke.
No.
We decided this was funny.
No, exactly.
Have you thought about writing a strongly worded letter?
Yes, maybe I could email somebody. Rain
Yeah.
at weather.com, maybe.
I bet you that's a real email address.
I'm going to email it and find out, say, please stop it now.
just that.
Just-
Please stop it now. Kind regards, Lee.
Exactly. That would work. I'm sure that would work.
Yeah,
I want to
give
do
it
that
a
now. I'll do it from the XboxCast email address.
The poor people at weather.com. Why is the Xbox cast asking us to stop it?
Let's please stop it now. Smiley face. Kind regards.
Warmest regards.
Or you put like one of the guy with rain. Isn't there an angry one with like a rain thing on his head? One of the smileys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
could send that to him.
One of the emojis.
Maybe just send that emoji and that's it.
I wonder how many other people have thought about emailing the weather people.
I think we should all do it
Yeah.
from all our
I
email
mean, they can't
addresses.
ignore all of us.
No, exactly. They'll get it in the end.
Yeah, they'll get the message. Plus, I don't think they won't put us on the FBI list, will they?
Ask them to install rain. I don't know if the FBI care. The FBI probably is behind it.
Oh, yeah.
Conspiracy theories, mate. It's always the
Oh,
FBI.
all of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dodgy.
Dodgy.
Okay. So we're doing a
Right.
podcast about Xbox gaming. Remember?
Yeah, I suppose we should actually talk about some Xbox
So
gaming station
what we
news.
discovered is it's better to talk about the games at the beginning because it's more of a natural. So what have you been doing this week rather than news games?
Oh, yeah, okay, fair.
Yeah. So have you been playing games on the
Kind of.
Xbox? Kind of. Okay.
Yeah, very, very little here and there. But I dived into City Skylines too.
Ah, on the PC.
Yeah, on the laptop since it's on the
Does it
Xbox
work?
app
Because
now
I
and
heard
then.
it was a bit broken.
Yeah, no, it works fine and seems to only break when you get a big city. Then, lucky for me, I never get a big city because I
Not
always
very
run out
good.
of money first.
Your little villages are okay.
Yes, it's a very big improvement over number one.
But it
Like,
doesn't work.
no, only when you get to a big city. The trick
Okay.
is, right, build a small city, run out of money, and lose the game before that happens.
Okay. It's like a game loop, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the game loop. Start a new map,
Yep.
build too big for your.
Build near a little bit of water.
Yep. Build too big too quickly, run out of money, lose the game. Start again. Build too big, run out of money, lose the game.
Do you
That
ever
seems to
check
be
for
my game
check for
lately.
patch? Start game again. Lose. Check for patch. Start game again.
I've been following that quite a bit. And do you know why it seems to just chug on these monster machines?
Badly written software.
Not only that, but the devs have decided to do really high polygon models of each of the citizens down to individually rendered
'Cause
teeth.
that. Sorry, what?
So when you have 100,000 people running around in your city, the
Eating.
game is simulating 32 times 100,000 teeth running around the game.
What? So is everyone eating hot dogs? Is that what the problem is? Croissants. It's a croissant simulator.
It is a chewing simulator. But that seems to be the main issue, is that they decided to go really in depth in the high polygon, like really well rendered everything down to the minute detail, to the point where the sim people have teeth. Why they have teeth, I don't know. I just want to build some pretty buildings and maybe have some trains.
Yeah, exactly. And see the cars crashing around and doing stuff. Like get stuck in traffic jams.
Yeah, I don't care about people's teeth when I'm busy looking at my trains.
Is it
Let me have my
dentists?
trains. No, there's hospital. Oh, there might be. I haven't gotten that far to unlock this. I keep running out of money. That's my problem.
Yeah, that happens. Build too fast, too quickly.
Yeah, indeed. The nice thing that they've done to improve this game is that each time you go up a level, when you reach a milestone, you get points. So it's almost like an RPG where the city is your character,
Yes.
and you use the points to unlock buildings and services.
Okay.
So in the first one, certain buildings and services would unlock at certain levels, and that was by the game. The game did it. You didn't choose anything. This time, you get, say, 4 points, and a hospital costs 2
And
points,
you get to spend it.
and you can choose where to spend it on what.
Got you.
So,
Okay.
like, I bought a college, a university for 4 points when I went up to level 5, and then I had 1 point left over, which I then put into a police station. So now I can build a police station and a college.
What about fire engines and stuff?
I have little fire engines.
Oh,
Running
that's
around.
cute. Okay.
And then the nice thing is, when you build these buildings like the police stations and the fire engines, you then can choose upgrades to add onto these buildings. And they kind of upgrade or change the way the building works. So you put a fire station down in the residential area, and everybody loves it. You get the thumbs up on the houses. Everyone's like, woo, we're safe from fire. And then you upgrade it, and I said, right, I wanted more fire engines. So I put an extra garage down for more fire engines, thinking everyone's going to really enjoy more fire
Not
engines.
fire is good. No more fires. Yeah.
Yeah, more fire engines, less fire, everyone's happy. No, people do not like more fire engines. Lots
Why?
of thumbs down. I don't know. Maybe if more fire
I
engines,
don't know.
more noise. I don't know. I was about to find out, and then I ran out of money.
Oh,
Yeah. Then I had to raise the taxes, and people left the city. It's not a good look.
no. Noel says also rain is a known bug as well. A known bug to
Oh.
make it chug, he says. That's good.
That's amazing. It's
That's-
been an interesting game.
I was going to say, does it work at all? Like anywhere?
it works well on my laptop, my little laptop that I'm using to podcast on. It works quite well. But then again, like I
No,
say,
does
I haven't.
anyone work? Does anyone have a good game, or does everyone struggle? Does it work
I've
well on
seen,
PlayStation 5 or something like that?
oh, it's not out on consoles yet.
Oh, so all consoles have been postponed.
Yes, indeed, because of all this issues trying to get it to work.
It gets work, full stop.
Yeah, just make it work properly.
Simone says noisy fire engines.
Yeah.
But
Just
surely
too
that's
much
down
noise.
to how many fires you have. How noisy the fire
Yeah.
engines are.
And so far, I've had one big accident in the traffic crash, which
Oh,
was
yeah.
quite interesting. Because the cars crash and like one drives into a house and one flipped over and then something got set on fire. And that was pretty fun because then you have the police and the ambulance and the fire truck all arriving at the same time.
Chaos, it sounds like.
Yeah. But it's so far, they've got the bones of a really good city builder. Like they've thought about everything in terms of what a city needs and wants and all the rest, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So if you like your city builders, it's so far, I'm enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. I like the fact that you get to choose what buildings you can upgrade to. And graphics wise, I mean, I've just got a 1440p screen here, but it's running really, really well on my system, considering I've only made villages.
And you obviously haven't had much rain.
Yes, no rain. The one criticism I do have with this is that nighttime goes on for so long and you can't actually see anything.
Ah. Need more
So-
streetlights.
I have lots of street lights, but I'm trying to figure out. I was trying to build a forestry place that cuts down trees, and the nighttime, the ground was the same color as the area that you draw. So I couldn't ever get the area to connect up
Oh, to
make
join
it
up.
into a square. Yeah. So
Ah.
and then I just had to wait for daytime in order to do this.
You can turn up the brightness on your laptop.
Oh yeah, and blast my eyes out. During
Only for when
nighttime.
it's nighttime, though. Just for that, like, just to counteract the contrast of it.
Yeah, contrast is really bad at night.
Interesting. Maybe you need some torches on your little trucks.
Yes, maybe I do. But yeah, that's what I've been playing. City Skylines 2, lots of fun.
Excellent.
Highly recommend it if you can, and cannot wait for it to come to Xbox when it's been fixed.
It says, Noel says, coming from the guy that loves white themes. LOL.
Now, I've got a blog post about why I have to have everything in white theme.
So,
Oh, whatever.
I've been playing Mech Warrior 5.
I saw you stream some of this.
Did you watch some of the stream?
Unfortunately, I missed it, but how good is it?
So, the guy I played Diablo 4 with, Richard, who's Emily's mate,
Yes.
we were playing Diablo 4, not 4, not playing Diablo 5,
As
that's
one
not
does.
it yet. We're playing Diablo 4, so I don't know if I told you, I was trying to get myself to like a level 50, well, got myself to another level 66 Barbarian, who's quite cool, and does
Okay.
ridiculous amount of damage, like
Oh, man.
1.3 million points of damage at level 66, so he's not even fully charged and done yet, and he's knocking out things. I double hit.
Oh.
It's quite cool because when you hit stuff, it builds up what is it called now? It builds
Fury?
up like a fury. That's it. Builds up fury, and then my next attack, Ancients of the Ammo of the Ancients, uses all my fury to do massive damage. So bang bang, huge damage. So bosses basically go bang bang dead.
Nice. Okay.
Yay! It's very cool. So I was really going. So then I decided to play a. My brain's not working anymore. Really hard one. If you die, that's all over. Nightmare.
Hardcore.
Hardcore. Play hardcore. And I was playing it away, and I got to level 30, and then I died. That was kind of annoying.
Yep.
Yep. And then he was like, I want to play Mech Warrior 5. I was like, I haven't played that game since Mech Warrior 2. Oh, you should load it in. And he's like, I've got loads of mods. I was like, and you can do it on Xbox. I was like, oh, well, this is cool. Okay.
Okay.
So I looked into it, and it seems that you can do it. If you have an Xbox One, you can do it because Xbox Series X requires it to be on the on the internal hard drive or this
Yep.
extension. So on an Xbox One, you can actually put the game on external, take it out, plug it into your PC, copying the mods onto the hard disk, plug it into your Xbox, and it recognises all the mods, and then you're away. You have all these mods on it.
Oh, that's amazing.
Isn't that cool? I was like, oh, that's really awesome. But no, it wouldn't work because obviously Series X. I said, but I'll try it on my PC, see if my PC will run it. Kind of interesting because my games have got a gaming PC, but you never know games sometimes. It runs it awesome. It's really good. It runs really well. And I've got tons and tons of mods, all these ridiculous mods that he's put into it. It's fun. It's a real fun game. It is very mech warrior. Obviously, you jump around in the mech, shooting things. You pick up the salvage at the end of it. You upgrade your mech. You fix your mech. You go to the next place. Your next mission is you got 10 attacking a base, defending a base, running around looking at things. There's a whole bunch of different stuff that you do. You know, it's mechs.
Yeah, it's great. How cool do they look?
They look really cool. Yeah, it looks really good. Yeah, it's a really cool game. And I've discovered I'm playing on a controller on my PC, and I've discovered that's actually really good because you can control the mech, and then you've got a keyboard to still use the keyboard.
Oh,
So like changing to night vision is page down twice, so I can use it on a controller and then just hit page down a couple of times.
Oh,
So you can
nice.
use mouse, keyboard, and your controller at the same time.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
It's
very cool.
really cool because he's like, oh, just press Q to do something. I was like, press Q. And it changed it like it was doing like pulse firing or something. Press Q. He said, oh, just press Q. So I pressed it and it worked. And I can still run around. There's no kind of delay. It just seamlessly goes between the two of them. Really interesting, yeah.
Very cool.
So if you want to play it, jump in. It'll run on anything as far as I can work out. Like it runs quite smooth on mine. I was at one point, I actually had to turn it off because I was going on Discord. He was streaming to me on Discord so I could see what he was doing.
Yep.
I was streaming on OBS out to Twitch and playing the game at the same time. And it was getting a little bit slow. I was like, I'm going to have to kill Discord. I think it's killing my PC. It's actually starting to struggle now, doing 2 streams. And I was also watching his stream, obviously, on YouTube. So I was watching the stream while streaming from Discord and streaming from OBS, which was picking up Discord in my OBS so I could stream to the people watching so they could see what he was doing. Yeah, got a little bit messy. I thought there's too many things crossing here. I don't like this now. Like having Discord in OBS to Twitch, me watching Twitch.
It sounds like you need like a really good desktop computer. You can't just do it on a laptop
beast.
anymore.
I know, but not like a $2,000, like a $3,000 or $4,000 one.
Well, I mean, next year's upgrade year.
Oh, is it
saying.
next year? Upgrade year, is it? Windows 11,
Yeah.
Windows 12 year.
Well, Windows 12 upgrade year officially been decreed by me.
Ah, okay. I haven't
So-
got any money though. I'm poor.
Well, I mean, if you stop eating your chocolate bread and coffee in the morning,
Oh yeah, that $12 is really going to help towards my $4,000 that I need to spend on a PC.
well, I mean, $4,000 is the starting amount.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's like $2,000 of a new card. You need 2 of those.
Yep.
Yeah, a couple of terabytes of storage. Yeah.
But the nice thing is that maybe next year you could put a Snapdragon ARM chip in your PC.
Oh yeah, I have AI streaming.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So yeah, it's cool. It's fun. You should jump in if you want to play MechWarrior. It's real fun. Jump
Is
in,
it
run
on Game
around.
Pass?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's on Game Pass. That's why I was like, oh, I can play this, and you can just chuck all the mods in.
Nice.
And he has all the he's bought all the there's a whole bunch of add-ons DLC, and he's got them all.
Oh, yeah.
So as he's hosting it, I can jump on all the DLC.
Oh, nice. Okay. Does it have Xbox achievements?
Yes.
Ooh,
The
excellent.
Xbox streams have been pinging. I've got all the multiplayer ones, like Kill 75 Heavies. Oh, was it Mediums and Lights? I've got those.
Ooh, okay.
I picked up a whole bunch of achievements playing it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
It's cool. I was going to play tonight, actually, but it's been pushed. I was because I thought the podcast last night. He's we play tonight. So we're going to play tomorrow night again.
Oh,
Jump on with
cool.
him. So
And you're going to stream it?
yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Brilliant.
I might as well because I've got my Xbox headset on, my Xbox controller. I'm like, it's all set up to stream, so I might as well stream while I'm sat here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's quite fun.
Yeah, it's excellent.
And then I played Jusant or whatever it's called.
Oh, the cloud game.
The climbing game, yeah, I was playing last night. I played for like an hour last night. Did a chapter and a half, probably an hour. So it's 5
cool,
chapters, the game.
Not too bad, not too bad.
It's very chill. Oh,
Yeah.
Jusant means the receding tide. That's what Jusant means.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is interesting because you can hear a lot of water all the time. Very good sounds. Like, because I have a headset on, because I was streaming it, so I have a headset on. Sounds are quite cool. Like, you hear a lot
Okay.
of water and wind and that sort of thing. And you're climbing up and you're reading information about stuff. And as you're going up, you've got this little guy. You get to a certain point, you get this little blue guy who's your mate. And he
Oh,
actually
yeah.
helps you look for stuff that you might miss on a level or also it makes these plants. You hit these plants, and they kind of shoot out like a branch off them, which you can climb up, which you use to get to different places. There's a whole bunch of swimming and jumping and all sorts of stuff that you do. Swinging, not not swimming, swinging.
Swinging.
Yeah, it's cool. It's very
Okay.
chilled, very chill.
Nice. And you say
Nice
it's
looking
what,
game.
chapter in an hour and a half type thing?
I did 1 hour. I did 1.5 chapters in an hour. So it's like
Oh.
it says 3.5 hours is what I did a quick look. It's like 3.5 hours.
Brilliant. Okay.
Yeah. Someone speed run it in like 2 hours 40 or something. So it is probably 3.5 hours. If you take your time, look at all the
Yeah,
stuff.
you want to look at everything.
Yeah, and there's a whole bunch of story stuff happening as well, like things to read. This is like what they are, like these designs on the wall that you're supposed to wake up. I can't remember what
Okay.
they're called now. There's a bell or something you're supposed to hit, and these stones that you put on. You make these stone piles, and you fix them. And that's like an achievement's doing that. There's a whole bunch of little collectibles and stuff that you do.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, just keep walking around, investigating, climbing.
Just climb everywhere.
Just climbing everywhere. Some interesting trying to get from it across places. So there's some difficulties in it sometimes as well. Just trying to get from, like trying to get across something. You're supposed to jump and swing and grab at the same time. So there's a little bit of practice doing that a few times.
Oh, you got to push 3 buttons at once.
Yep, pretty much press A. It's a trigger. Actually, a trigger is climbing. So left,
Oh,
right, left,
okay.
right. So you come like press L when you stand next to it at the bottom. You press like left or right to actually grab a hold of it, and then you press them internally to climb up.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And using your direction arrow to point where you want to go, your directions, and you press A and up, and then it will kind of crouch and do like a jump. You do a double jump as well. You got a double jump and then grab at the same time to kind of go in to get above something or between a gap or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay. I quite like those type of controls.
Yeah, it's interesting. And there's swinging that you have to do, which you kind of, because when you're going, you can put 3 points to kind of, when they're climbing, they put in like a hook and they have the rope there, and that's your kind of safety bit. So you can use 3 of those, and you can use those to swing. You can drop down and then swing from side to side to kind of get across bits as well. So there's a few ways of getting around. It's quite cool.
Cool.
It's cool. It's a cool little game. Good looking game. It's a nice looking game.
God for Life seemed to really enjoy it.
Ah, he played it for, yeah, that's right, he did. Yeah, he said it in one sitting, yeah.
Yeah, he just went through all of it in one sitting.
See, I promise I sat down at like 6 o'clock to play it. Oh no, it must have been 6:30. And then I was like 7:30. I was like, I should probably eat food. I got a bit hungry. I was like, I should probably have some food. So yeah, kind of stopped playing it. But
it's a nice natural break when you get up for food.
yes, exactly. Yeah, it was good. I felt like an hour was a good hit at it. Good attempt. I installed Cocoon as well. I'll have a look at Cocoon too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
You play anything else? No more Starfield?
No, it's all short bursts of games at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Just things that you can kind of leave running at a moment's notice, like City Skylines.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yes.
So,
Yes.
oh, well. So, let's see.
I was just
We have-
organising my stuff. Right. Okay. Cool.
Oh, and now we have a letter to the XboxCast again from our biggest fan.
Excellent.
So before we dive into the news, our letter from our biggest fan reads, Dear XboxCast, I'm officially a deputy now. I received a fancy cap to prove it. My question to you is if you've encountered a black-clad, mysterious figure who doesn't show his face. Google couldn't tell me who he was. How mysterious. Yours confusingly, Jim Beans.
I need more context. Where did you meet this said character?
Oh, I think we're supposed to guess the game. I think it's Starfield.
I wondered Starfield, but I couldn't think of any characters you don't see or see in their face. Becoming a deputy is one of the missions, though, isn't it? It's like the cowboy one.
Yes, it's the cowboy mission. But when you go into the cowboy town, there's that guy that's hanging out at the bar who's all clad in black and got some really cool space armor. Did you ever chat to him?
Oh, I didn't talk
He's
to him,
like the
no.
bounty hunter.
Ah.
He goes on about life going, oh, this is whatever. What does he actually say?
That's an
It's been
exciting
so long since I
conversation.
spoke to him. But he basically tells you about how boring or how exciting life is as a bounty hunter and how he can never make connections.
Oh, he's lonely.
He is lonely. I think if you follow him around, though, you get to steal his armor. Well, I hope so, because it's very cool armor.
Okay. So is that the
Yeah,
game? Is that the correct one then, Beans?
We hope so. Let's see what she says. But it reminds me, the armor is very shaped like the hunter armor in Destiny 2.
Ah, okay. Cool. Oh, and no, if you write us a letter, you'll be our biggest fan.
Yep. You can write letters to us. What is the address for letters, Mr. Lee?
Podcast at xboxcast.co.nz? I don't know. Or put it in Discord.
Isn't it? Yeah, put it in Discord or go hello at the XboxCast.
Or hello.
.co.nz.
Yeah, hello. Who is he? Who is he? I don't know who he is. All right, letter of monies. Okay.
So yes.
Who is he? I don't know what his name is.
No, I don't know his name either.
Sorry.
Mysterious bounty hunter man in Starfield.
Sir?
Sir Bounty Hunter.
Just sir.
Just Sir. What about just Mr.?
Met him twice now on 2 different planets. He sounds like a stalker. Mr. Stalker, sir.
Oh, Sir Stalker.
Sir Stalker.
Sir Stalker the Bounty Hunter.
Or is it Bob?
From amazing names to Bob.
So what you say as well, Bob.
Bob.
Got to
And from
get
amazing
you.
game stories to news.
Yes, I'm waiting for an answer from.
Jim Bean says that's it.
Oh, his name's Bob.
No. Starfield was the game.
Oh, yes, but she won't tell me anymore. Like, who is he? She
Yep.
says.
I don't know what his name is.
We don't know. I'm sorry.
I don't know either.
No, I'm sorry, Beans. Please don't
But
shout at us.
if you guys know who this mysterious bounty hunter clad in black is, who follows you around the galaxy in Starfield, tell us. Join our Discord and, put it in the spoiler channel for our Starfield Discord thing. What do we call it? Forum. That's it.
Starfield Discord thing. I like the first name. I like its thing.
The Starfield Discord thing.
Yep, that's exactly what we're calling it, Carl.
All right. So yeah, drop it into the spoiler part of our Starfield Discord thing.
Okay, cool. Let's do some news.
Okay, news time.
You're only 45 minutes in, so hey.
Yeah, I mean, I've got all night.
The charts over Xbox gameplay.
Been a
Brought to
while
you by
since I looked at
Church.
the charts.
Yeah, I know. Oh, you might be. Oh, actually, you missed the excitement of Starfield being at the top for like 6 weeks.
Oh,
It pretty
really?
much was at the top for the whole time you weren't in the podcast.
And I wasn't even playing it, so what the heck is going on
What
there?
the heck? So, yeah, very disappointing. Now, you see, like it was 1, 2, 3. It was like one was Starfield, and then Call of Duty, and then Fortnite, and Black. But now it's all just gone wrong. Starfield's now
believe you.
dropped down to number 8. You don't believe me?
No, I don't. Actually.
Oh, well, that's... You have to go back and watch the podcast, won't you? The podcast is what a record of something over. What do they call that when it's a record of like history? The podcast.
Historical record?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, maybe it's an historical record. Yeah.
Hmm.
COD will rise up, and soon it will be, and it will be glorious, gloriously sad. That's what it'll be now. Yeah, Starfield's gone down to 8th from 5th. Apex Legends got up a couple. For some reasons. It's a very sad state of affairs, really.
Oh, it is indeed.
Okay, so new entries. Headbangers Rhythm Royale at 21. This one had really, really annoying music, which I played on the podcast a few times.
What is this game? I've seen it advertised a lot, but I don't actually know what
so
the heck this thing is.
bad. If you'd listened to the podcast, we did talk about it. I'm going to continue to say this because you obviously didn't watch podcasts now for hurt. It's a light-hearted rhythm battle royale game where you and 29 other pigeons compete against each other to complete your quests of claiming the time of Master Headbanger.
Okay. Yep. Sounds interesting.
Oh,
Oh,
there's a video. That's so bad. know what to say. You audio people need to watch this. You need to go find.
Oh
You need to
my
go.
word!
Yeah. See what you've missed?
the heck did you just show me? Like, what the heck was that nonsense?
Yeah, that was the reaction when we first saw it. We're like, what's that? Oh my word. And then we played the video because, yeah, madness.
That is ridiculous. Oh my word.
Yep.
Now I kind of do want to play it, but it takes like 35 hours to 100%.
Oh, yeah, I'm not surprised. There'll be lots of boring, repeat this until you want to shoot yourself in the face.
Yeah,
Or pull off
very
your
much
eardrums, probably, actually.
play it on mute to just
On mute, yes. What's sad is it beat Jusant by one place.
It's a very
People
French episode, isn't it?
Sorry, what?
It's a very French episode.
It
You and
is.
your croissants and your croissant.
Croissants, my pain de chocolat.
Yeah, look at you saying French words.
French words. Bonjour. Ça va?
Oh, oui, oui.
Oui, oui.
Oh, du fromage.
Oh, you like some cheese?
Thanks to Dexter's Laboratory.
Okay. Jambon and fromage croissant.
Oh, that sounds exciting. Is that a
What's
cheese
this?
and jam croissant?
Ham and cheese.
Oh, ham and cheese.
Ham and cheese
Ooh,
croissant, yes.
very nice.
Wow. You've derailed the whole podcast immediately. I actually blame Headbangers Rhythm Royale for the whole disaster now. Back for Blood is a re-entry. Don't know why.
Cool. Well, it's Back for Blood, so clearly it's got to be back in the charts. Ba-dum-tsh.
Oh, it's in the game quests. I'm ignoring you now.
I noticed.
What else we got here? War Tales. I don't know what War Tales is actually by Shiro Games. That's a new entry at 35.
Ooh.
Re-entry of Cold War Black Ops 39. One interesting thing is we're missing Skyrim still.
Oh, brilliant.
I know.
That's excellent.
Although, concerningly, now Starfield is dropping out. Does that mean Skyrim's going to come back again?
No, I think Starfield's going to slowly just drop down and then be just number 40 forever. It is the new Skyrim.
Okay.
Yeah, you heard
I
it here
hope.
first.
I don't know. I hope. We can but hope, I guess. Okay, so let's do some news.
Right. So those were some interesting charts. You showed me a pigeon game where they dance, and yeah.
I'm
sure how to
sharing
do
because we've had to put up with this for the last, like, came out as, because I think it was going to come out and then it actually came out. They talked about it and then it came out. So there was a couple of weeks worth of talking about it. So that's nice to share.
Yeah. Sharing is a form of caring, I think.
That's right. Come and, yes, care. Microsoft employees aren't happy that they're losing their free Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. This is a very weird thing to do. There's actually a product story where they went, oh, okay, we're not actually going to take it off you. This seems really odd for Microsoft to turn around and say. So it's actually what they were going to do, or they may still do, is that not everybody who's involved, if you're not involved in the Xbox side, you don't get Game Pass Ultimate.
Well, pretty fair.
Why?
I mean, not everyone at Microsoft owns an Xbox, I'm pretty sure.
But that doesn't matter. If you've got a PC or something, you can play on your phone. Like, there's all sorts of stuff you can do it.
Yeah. And from what I understand, they were going to move to a heavily discounted Game Pass Ultimate deal.
Excuse me. Yeah, but if you go from paying nothing to something, and it's annoying, isn't it? It doesn't matter if it's $1, it's still more than you were paying beforehand.
Yeah, but I mean, your employees should be your first customers. Isn't that like Business 101?
No, because they work for you.
Yes, and then they need to use your services. It's eating your own dog food. They got to make sure that
No, because what you do is you say, use this, tell people it's amazing. Then it's advertising and marketing.
Yeah, but if I work for Microsoft and I said to you, Lee, the latest Surface is amazing, you should buy it, you'll be like, it's only amazing because you got it for free.
Yep. But
Whereas
just
if I was like,
be convincing.
if I said the latest Surface is amazing and I paid $20 for it, you'd be like, well, he's got
Can I
skin
get
on
one
the
for $20 too? That's what I'd say.
I'll be like, well, maybe not 20, just a little bit more.
Yeah. I just think it's a bit naughty because Microsoft's not short for a few pennies, are they?
No, not in the slightest.
The company did not respond at the time of the publication. It's The Verge, though, so obviously they. Although Tom Warren's actually pretty good when it comes to Xbox stuff.
Yeah, Tom Warren's very good.
Yeah.
It's just a pity he's chained to The Verge.
The Verge, yeah. I don't feel like they stop him though. Like his coverage is pretty strong.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to go to The Verge to read his stories.
Yeah, I don't mind that much. I can ignore the really bad typeface. I can actually fix because they really don't know what they're doing with their website, do they?
No, they still haven't fixed the 17 different fonts on one page.
But thanks to Pocket, I can just read its text.
Nice.
Yeah. So it seems like they've gone back on this now.
Yeah, because old Phil Spencer got involved.
Ah, see, this was what I was going to say. If they didn't change it, I'll be like, well, surely Phil's going to say something.
Yeah, no, Phil got involved and he's like, no, listen here, guys, that's not on.
No.
And Microsoft were like, okay, it's not on.
Sorry,
Everyone gets
Phil.
Game Pass Ultimate.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, sorry, Sir Phil.
So Phil, Xbox Master.
He came and he filled in.
You see, there's no Paul. You need to get your puns up, mate. Come on. Even if they're really bad like Kyle's, you still need them in here. At least you make yourself laugh. Obsidian's grounded updates add content creation tools with new updates. Similar to Halo Forge mode, but less guns, I assume.
Yes, maybe just a few. So I saw headlines of this, and I've seen people have they've made bugs be able to fight each other in their own custom games. But what actually is this?
It's known as Make It or Break It, is what they're calling it. Number 13th update. Oh, this must be something else then. It's November 13th update. So it's not out yet. It features a playground mode. 1 second. Players to create their own custom backyards or use the base game's pre-existing one and release them to the community. Players will be able to create buildings with furniture, build obstacles, and spawn creatures and bosses. Almost every object in the base is back. Sorry, yeah, every object in the backyard is including the playground's building, are freely adjusted by any player at any time.
Nice.
Yeah.
So this is turning this game into the next Minecraft in a way.
Yeah, for sure.
That's fantastic. That is one way to make sure this game hangs around forever.
Yep. Yeah, because people would love building. Especially when they can have boss fights and stuff. And someone will build a nice map for all the achievements too, which is nice.
Yeah, and someone will build, a Halo map in it or something like that.
Oh, look at that. Someone here having previously been a Quake modder, but next expressed excitement at seeing community's future creations. Imagine that, having Quake.
That'd be amazing.
It would be amazing. Someone builds Skyrim, because everyone builds Skyrim, don't they, everywhere?
Yeah, everyone builds Skyrim and everything. So the most amazing thing is that this is going to allow the game to go on for years and years. Give it extra legs, and the developers just need to keep supporting this user creation style thing. Make sure that they don't introduce bugs that break it, and boom.
Well, is there mods in this game? Can you bring mods in like you can with MechWarrior 5, for example, or Skyrim?
I don't know. I see this as the first step to mods if there isn't.
That's exactly, yeah. Or bringing out like a mod marketplace or something like that would be quite cool.
Yeah, like how Fallout in that does it.
Yeah, exactly.
The only problem with this is that they now need to go beyond the 4-player limit.
Yeah, I wonder if that's a limitation of the design or something rather than quickly add another few people.
But if you go through and you have a custom map and then you can say, right, but it allows 8 people to play, that'd be amazing.
And have trucks or ant races and stuff like that.
Yeah, or like you collect ants and make an army and then you march your ants and have to take over the other people's part of the garden.
It's like settlers for ants.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a ton in there somewhere, but I just can't.
I don't know. I was leaving it there. I wasn't sure. I was trying to think of something amusing to say, but there was just space in the podcast. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 might launch on Xbox on December 6th, 2023, as per recent links.
And did you see the response from the guy who makes
I
the game?
did, but I find it kind of weird, the response, because they're running out of time.
Yes, they're running out of year.
I feel like this is actually as late as you could possibly going to get it. If you're going to get close to Christmas, this is probably about right.
Yes.
A couple of weeks before Christmas. You don't want to get too close to Christmas because people will be spending their money on Christmas.
And if you're Xbox, you also want to go, Baldur's Gate releases for Xbox in time for holiday season. Because Black
Yes,
Friday's
but
coming
that's
up.
too. December's even that. Even December's too late. November's holiday season.
Yeah.
That's when people buy stuff for holiday. Because there was talk about it coming out for like it was too close to coming out over what's it called Thanksgiving, Black Friday.
Oh, yep.
They wouldn't want to bring out Black Friday because it will come out full price. Black Friday appears, it's reduced on PlayStation or PC, but obviously new on Xbox you can't reduce it immediately. So
Well, I mean, not with that attitude.
true. But that was what people's logic was. I was like, well, that makes complete sense. They're not going to bring out, and that isn't Thanksgiving now. This weekend, next weekend.
I don't know. It's a good question.
I'm sure it's at some point in this year. Black Friday, US. I feel like it's close. 24th of November. Oh, see, that's perfect. 6 to 2 weeks later.
Yeah, so I reckon.
So
that
logic.
there's
Let's see this.
So I reckon it's going to come out just before Black Friday so that it can
No.
be bundled.
But it's not going to come out before Black Friday.
I don't know.
2 weeks.
With some Microsoft money behind it, they could be like, oh, get an Xbox Series S and you get a free code for Baldur's
Does
Gate
it
3.
work on PlayStation 5? Or is it still broken?
I think it's still broken.
Yeah. I wonder if that's causing issues. Because if it comes out on Xbox and works really well, PlayStation's not going to be very happy, are they?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's their fault.
It's their problem.
console.
I think it'll come out in December. I think, well, no, they say it's going to come out end of the year, so it will come out in December. But I can't see it coming out, like, because you get the 12th, if it's a week later, it's like the 12th, 13th. Week later is the 20th. Like, it's way too close to Christmas. It's never going to come out on the 20th. Unless it's day one in Game Pass, and then it's fine. It doesn't really matter.
Yep, no, that's true. Just trying to think. Unless he's talking about financial years and not calendar years.
Oh, yeah. So June next year.
Yeah, June next year, Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's just gone too quiet. I think it's good that something happened because it's gone really quiet.
Yeah, I don't know. I see that as a good thing. Go quiet, let the devs work, and then they just go, Baldur's Gate 3 releasing tomorrow.
Well,
Massive hype.
They did say it's on. It's been tested. They did say that.
Yeah.
It's out
And
in
they
the
say it's
test world.
running well.
Yeah, well, they would say that. They probably said it's running well on PlayStation 5 as well, but it's not.
Yeah.
It doesn't do
Maybe.
split screen.
Maybe they're waiting for Game Awards. When are the Game Awards?
I saw that the 8th of December, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe it's the Game Awards announcement.
I'm sure it literally came out yesterday or today, 7th of December. There you go. Oh, memory. Oh, 8th of December, New Zealand time. There you go. That's what I saw. 8th
Oh,
of December.
there we go. New Zealand.
What a
time.
memory. Look at me go.
Good job. I'm impressed.
What day is the 8th then? Because it's on at 1:30 p.m. New Zealand time. It's on a Friday. Ah, that could be a nice afternoon. Game Awards
Yeah,
on.
that'd be a good afternoon.
Okay, watch all the PlayStation games win it and the Switch games win it.
Yep. And they go, oh, no, we're not biased at all.
No.
PlayStation game win everything.
Yeah,
Spider-Man somehow manages to be part of the...
it is. We
Yep.
talked about it last week. That was actually one of my complaints was, how is that game that came out last week in the Game of the Year Awards selections?
Yes.
Why?
Indeed.
It's been out for a week. Because didn't Forza miss it last time because it was come out too close to the awards? It came out a week before. They're like, oh no, it can't be in the awards because it's too close to the release date, the day of the Game Pass thing. Game thing.
Yeah, it's past the cutoff date.
Yeah.
You can't include it.
But Spider-Man came out 2 days before or something, and it was in there.
Or Spider-Man was announced that it was going to be in the Game Awards before the game even came out.
Oh, did it?
pretty sure.
Of course it did. Well, it's a 12-hour game. You know,
Yeah.
lots of gameplay.
Oh, well.
Microsoft is partnering with Inroad AI to create Xbox game development tools for generative AI stories, characters, and more.
That sounds interesting.
Another Verge story actually from Mr. Warren.
Oh, brilliant.
Multi-year partnership will include AI design Copilots. So Copilot's a big Microsoft thing at the moment. It's basically everywhere, isn't it? Copilot.
Yeah.
It's
Copilot is their thing.
It's in their cereal.
You've got Copilot on Edge. You got Copilot in Windows. You got Copilot in Outlook. You got Copilot in
GitHub.
Visual Studio.
GitHub. It's got Copilot.
GitHub.
Actually, GitHub's invented Copilot. That's where it started.
Yeah.
They're saying that's why it's got a decent name, which makes sense because GitHub invented it, not Microsoft.
Oh yeah.
Which I thought was funny.
But the GitHub Copilot is apparently really good.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really good. Yeah, for sure.
So.
So Haiyang Zhang, I guess. I don't know. General manager of gaming AI at Xbox. I didn't know there was a general manager of gaming AI at Xbox. This partnership will bring together Inroad's expertise in working with generative AI models for character development, Microsoft cutting-edge cloud-based AI solutions, or Azure, I guess, including Azure OpenAI service, Microsoft research technical sites into future play, and Team Xbox strengths in revolutionizing accessible and responsible creator tools for all developers. So many long words in that.
Yes.
I always start reading stuff and have regrets halfway through when I start using big words. There was uproar everywhere about this next day.
Yes.
Because obviously it's going to take all the jobs.
I don't see it taking jobs. I see it as you're like, right, we need to have side quests. So let's have 15 side quests created by AI. We'll have someone go over the side quests to make sure that they're all good and that the AI people are, behaving. Easy.
So we did a podcast on Sundays, the stream that we do, the D&D stream, or Fantasy Age. I'll probably get told off by Paul for D&D. Fantasy Age stream. And I introduced him to ChatGPT. He'd never used it before. And we did one sentence, and it was like, what was it again? I'm trying to find that sentence. And all I typed in was a few words just to go, because what we're doing is we do random stories. It's a rando stream. It's literally random character, random location, random characters to fight against, whatever. Like, it's all completely random.
Yep.
I was like, well, this actually makes more sense. There you go. So this is what I typed in. I'll show you this. This is amazing. Create a Cthulhu adventure involving a deep for 2 players. And it came up. Whispers from the Abyss is the name of it. It gives me an introduction, and it came up with 2 character profiles to play. And then it gives me Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, Act 4, and Act 5. So it gives you a real basic kind of, paragraph for each one, and then a conclusion at the end.
Nice.
I was like, that's amazing. That's for one sentence.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're sat there going, okay, we need a side quest, and this is what we want in the side quest. Oh, well, that's cool. That gives us like a good basis for something.
Yeah. Or it allows people to get out of their heads, because you can type, we want the side quest to do this and this and this, and then it'll come up with something no one thought about.
Yeah.
You go, oh, that's a really good twist.
This was funny. So we did another one, which I kind of create an adventure involving a talkative goblin and a dwarf that drinks too much. It's called The Goblet and the Goblin and a Tipsy Tale. So that's amazing. And it gives you like a description of the dwarf. And so this is great for Paul. He can sit there going, okay, so you met this guy. He's called Grimbark Ironbeard, a stocky bearded dwarf who has a fondness for ale that borders on legendary. Well, this is awesome.
It's fantastic. I use it a lot at work as well.
I use it in work all the time, constant using it in work. I actually write emails and just chuck it in there going, can you check the grammar? I do it every single time now. It's so much easier than actually reading and doing grammar.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, so cool. So Paul's like, this is amazing. Because he sits all day like trying to make up stories and stuff to kind of kill me, basically. So he's like, oh, I can. And I like the one we do with an act. It was incredible. And we did one word. So this is it. So create a Cthulhu adventure for 2 players involving a deep one. So a deep one's like a creature that attacks you, basically. Mm-hmm. It's like a kind of a big evil thing, really strong big evil thing that'll try and kill you, bites you. And what it did was it made one of the players a deep one hybrid.
Oh,
so
okay.
rather than making it 2 players against the deep one, it actually made one of the players a deep one or hybrid. I was like, that's a really cool kind of take on it.
That's a very cool take on it.
Yeah, it gives you counter 1, counter 2, counter 3, counter 4, and then conclusion at the end. And all I did was change one word. So I made it like adventure for 2 players involving a deep one, and then I changed it to create a full adventure involving a deep one for 2 players, and then it created 2 characters. So just those words like that. So I think this is amazing. I think it's so cool.
That's fantastic.
So it's great. I think this is good, Microsoft doing this. Going back to the original story we were talking about, rather than talking about ChatGPT, but
Yeah.
because
For
it just
sure.
gives you more freedom, I think it does.
Yeah, for sure, definitely, and it allows you to free up a lot of mental baggage in a way.
Yeah, it gets all the simple stuff out of the way. A lot of people say as well. Like you don't have to keep repeating yourself all the time. You go, okay, we'll just put this in ChatGPT. We know this basics. We'll do it, and then we'll run with it and tweak it. And
Yeah, and hey, it's a good way to start off with ideas. You know, like you could put into ChatGPT, you can come up with 10 side quests that all link together in the end in a cyberpunk dystopian setting that feature these 3 characters and make sure that there's a big twist at the end. And it can put it all together and you'll go, that's amazing. We have the basis of something. Now let's add the human on top of it and actually make it a whole lot more intricate and stuff. That'll be really cool. I'm a huge fan of it. I've been getting it to debate itself.
there you go. I've just done it now.
Oh, what does it say?
Oh, it's actually it's quite. It's giving us 10 different types of side quests.
Oh, okay. So
I 10 side quests for Cyberpunk game for link the stories. I don't actually put it in English properly, but hey.
So yeah, you probably just need to tweak the prompt.
Yeah. Make all the stories link.
At the end. And see what it says.
The main story is a powerful corporation known as Omnicorp. Of course it does. Is involved in illegal cyberware experimentation. The corporation's CEO, Victor Sterling, is a ruthless cyber-enhanced tycoon with plans to control the city's cybernetic infrastructure. Side quest, data heist, underground arena, black market investigation, hacktivist quest, missing person, VR Doug Quote, blah, blah, Neo Legend. By linking each side quest, okay. So by linking the activity, the overarching goal of undermining this Omnicorp's dominance. You create a web of connected stories that deepen the narrative. So every single time you do it, the back end is this Omnicorp people.
Oh, yep. Oh, yeah, that could be something interesting, but it's very interesting to just pop up. It came out of nothing, you know?
Yeah, I'll introduce a shadowy organization called the Syndicate. This is all very typical, though. Like, the names of all this is very, very typical.
Yeah, I mean, I would change the names, and I would...
What I do like about this is when you go regenerate, and it does, so that wasn't good enough, and then it redoes it again.
Yeah, I like it. You can... What you say to it, it gives you an answer, and then you tell it, you can do better than that, and it just regenerates it and just makes it better.
Yeah, this is actually worse. This gives it very basic. So cool. It's so cool. Yeah,
That's
so
a
I think
great
this is
tool.
awesome. I think it's great.
Yeah.
I think it will stop lots of that going to a 10 rat sort of stories as well.
Oh, for sure.
Or
I'm
fetch
so
quests,
sick of
the whole
kill
fetch
10
quest
rat.
world.
Or yeah, have someone follow. Follow quests are even
Follow
worse.
quests. Oh, fetch quest, wind me up.
Mm.
Go to here, pick up hat, take hat back to person. Thank you for finding my hat.
Yeah. Oh, you're so good at finding hats.
Yeah.
Here's a gun.
That's right. It just makes no sense.
Thank you. Thank you for the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, talking of games with fetch quests, Diablo 4 update brings back Season 1's best malignant powers. Malignant. So this problem with this word is it's hard to say the right way every single time. Malignant is actually the word. But I read it, I have to stop myself and read it in a new form. So this is cool. In Season 1, when you're playing, you pick up these powers and you attach them to different items like rings and amulets and stuff like that. And there's all these different ones that you can pick up. They all have different powers, different types you pick up. What they've done is they've created rings out of all of them. So now you can go find a ring which will have that different powers. Yeah, I think it's nice. It's a quite cool. I don't know if they did this in Diablo 3, but I like the way they're going, okay, so this is actually a really cool cool thing, I guess. What do you call it? Like an item. It's like a cool
Yeah.
patch, a cool add-on to the game from season 1. Everyone seemed to like it, so let's make it into an item so that you can then take along and pick up.
Yeah.
Go and find,
That's
you know.
a very good idea.
Yeah, it's very cool, isn't it? Yeah,
And
it's
it
really
also
good.
keeps the seasons kind of linked to the main game as well.
That's right, yeah. So you don't feel like you just... Because you lose all your stuff in the internal domain.
Yeah.
So I wonder if these rings will stick with you.
Hmm.
As like a reminder of what you were doing or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite cool. And also, there's going to be a new weekly challenge dungeon called the Gauntlet, complete with leaderboards and rewards, which is fun.
Ooh. Okay.
A bit like a tower, I guess, from from Division 2 or something like that.
Yeah. It'll be funny if it has 100 levels to go down.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yes. Yeah, and there's also going to be a new... what is he going? There's a new guy called... A limited time endgame event called Abattoir of Zur, intended for level 100 players. First holiday event begins December 12th, so next month.
Jeez.
And also see Fractured Peaks Zone transform into Wind Terrorland. Ooh, exciting.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, so that's cool. So
I'm
little tweaks.
impressed. They seem to have come out of the gate with Diablo 4 with an entire roadmap
Oh,
planned.
it's so good.
In-game content, everything sorted, which is fantastic.
It's so much
Something-
fun.
Yeah, something Diablo 3 was sorely missing.
Yeah. It's got content. It's consistent content coming out as well. And they're tweaking it all the time. And they're listening, and they're making it more fun for the player rather than making it harder for the player. They've kind of gone... Because the first patch killed everybody off, basically. Annoyed everybody. So since then, they've gone, okay, we'll boost you.
Nice.
Well, they can't... buff, don't buff.
Yeah. Buff, never nerf.
Never nerf, yeah. And I think they've
Buff,
taken that on
never
heart.
nerf. Nice. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that's my Barbarian unique. So spending 100 Fury within 3 seconds, you cast your next cast of Hammer of the Ancients, is what I use to destroy stuff. Guaranteed critical strike and deals 10 to 30% multiplicative damage and bonus critical strike damage. I
Jeez.
need that ring. That's amazing.
that sounds fantastic.
If I get 30% more damage than multiplicative as well, I guess that's on top of... Wow, that would hurt.
Man, the Necromancer ring is amazing. It automatically activates the following equipped skills on corpses around you: Raise Skeleton, Corpse Explosion, and Corpse Tendrils.
Every 1 to 2 seconds, 1 to 2 seconds, 8 to 6. I mean,
You
so you're just
you
constantly blowing things up and raising skeletons.
raising skeletons, blowing things up.
That's
and killing things.
amazing.
That's very cool. My word.
Yeah, see, this is awesome. Come jump back in again. Love it.
Oh man, definitely. It looks fantastic.
Yeah. So this is cool. I'm glad that they're still playing this game. I want to play this game the whole time, but I have to just kind of hold myself back from playing it.
You just keep wanting to play it.
I do. I love it. But I want to play with people, though. I want to go jumping with other people. Not play on my own. I like playing with other people because it's fun to either be same power and destroy things, be weak and be kind of dragged around, which is fun,
Yep.
or be the one actually dragging people around. Either way, it's kind of fun to play with multiple people.
Well, I could always be the one you drag around.
Yeah, I got you to level
Season?
25 or what was it, 20 or something in that one sitting.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Yeah,
Good job.
it's really easy as well. So that barbarian I've got is insane.
Yeah, that barb was great.
Yeah, I want to go back to my sorceress actually because they've tweaked the sorceress quite a bit. I'll be
Oh, yeah?
interested to see how much it's changed because there was always complaints about it being a bit weak.
Oh yeah, a bit
Or
weak
been-
for a sorceress.
Squishy sorceress, yeah, they made it a bit more powerful.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. Just reading the chat. Nothing's happening in the chat. They're being silly.
No.
Shocker. Xbox. So this is also another interesting. Why Xbox's third-party accessory ban is sparking a backlash in the disabled community. I find this quite interesting because it's very un-Microsoft with their current, or the last like 3 or 4 years probably, how they've been acting. This is a very strange thing for them to do. So what they're doing is they're going to, on the, I think it's like the 14th or the 12th, 12th of November, when you plug in an approved piece of hardware, piece of tech, into your Xbox, it'll come up with a warning, or it'll come up and say, this will not work, basically.
Okay.
So they're banning the use of selected third-party devices on Xbox consoles. It's more like if it's not approved, it won't work. Rather than banning it, they're just saying it's not approved. It's not on a list of approved, so it's not going to work. Rather than banning stuff specifically.
Yep.
And the people on the Xbox the table players are complaining because a lot of them will buy, will have like a controller, but they'll have some issue with their thumbs or something. So they use a tweak on the controller, which is like a third-party thing you plug in, which means they don't have to put so much power on a controller to move stuff around. That's one of the examples here they use. But to me, I feel like these hardware guys need to go back to Xbox and say, "Hey, we're doing this for a reason," and then Xbox will sign it off surely, or go, "Oh, it's fine. You're helping disabled people." Or I think this is against cheaters rather than against disabled people.
I would almost agree that it's against cheaters, but it does not ban the Zim and Kronos plugins.
Oh, so are they official? Are they not official? Have they got licenses? Are they licensed?
They're not official. No, they're not licensed either.
No, they won't work then.
No, they do.
Are you sure? I don't think they will on the 14th. I think things are going to break on the 14th.
If you go, there's a big story on Windows Central about it, about how Kronos and Zim controllers and these plugin things will still work after this ban comes into place because of the way that they trick the console into thinking it's a controller.
Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see, I guess.
We'll see. The thing is that apparently Microsoft can detect that these are Zim and Kronos controllers and haven't banned them.
Yet.
Well, this would have been the perfect time to ban them, because if suddenly Zim and Kronos stopped working on Xboxes, I would not shed a tear. It would be a fantastic day.
I feel like that's what they're doing though, because especially with Modern Warfare and stuff coming on the Xbox.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like they're trying to get cheaters off.
No, I read the story this morning about the fact that the Zim and Kronos stuff is still allowed, even though it's not official and not sanctioned or whatever it is. It's somehow still allowed on Xbox, and even Xbox knows that it can detect it, and they haven't done anything about it.
Okay. Interesting.
It makes me so mad that they... It's like,
well, why don't you... Let's hold back Madison's for 5 days and just see what happens on the 14th.
Okay, we'll breathe.
Just breathe. It's okay.
And then when I'm right, what are we going to do? Then can we be mad?
Be mad next week. Be mad next week, okay? Let's be mad next week.
I'll try.
I trust Microsoft on this side of it.
Okay. We'll see. It's not often that you're the one trusting Microsoft.
I know. I was thinking exactly that as I said it. I said I don't normally say that, but no, I do trust Microsoft. I feel like them bringing out that the Xbox Adaptive Controller, or the XAC as they call it on this, means that they're not going to ban people that have disabilities from playing their Xbox. That doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't make any sense if they do it. That's stupid.
Yeah, especially with Phil and stuff, the way he is normally with everyone can play on any device and all that sort of side of it as well. Kind of doesn't make any sense. But I see what they're doing. They may be breaking it to then come back again. One of those kind of, you shout and complain, we'll fix it sort of thing. It's all the cheap controllers. Even Paul said last week, he said the problem is I buy $20 controllers because the kid breaks controllers all the time.
Oh, yep.
But they're not licensed controllers. I said to him, get a rubber thing for the controller, like the Amazon kid controllers. Get him one of those.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yes. It's interesting. I feel like Microsoft will do the right thing with this. I don't think they're gonna.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm very dubious.
Okay. This is a reverse.
Yeah. Well, we wait and see.
We will wait and see on the 14th when none of our Xboxes work ever again. Even the legitimate controllers will break, and the only ones that work are the ones that are dodgy.
Yeah. The hacked Xboxes still continue to work.
That's right.
All the official ones, all broken.
All broken.
Have to buy a new one.
Yep. Sorry.
Whoopsie.
This is maybe sad news. As Starfield languishes behind Skyrim and Fallout, fans are wondering where the updates are. Do you know, I kind of agree with this, though. They want to get into the last 10 years. Please do updates so of every software it feels like it's getting better and better. It's dropped down to 30,000 concurrent players now, like number 44 on most played charts. Putting it just above Final Fantasy 14 and Monster Hunter World.
Oh, yeah.
But I agree. So Paul is stuck. He's got 2 missions he can't complete because of bugs.
Interesting.
And when was the last time Starfield was updated?
Well, there's a new update coming with DLSS and HDR and stuff.
Okay. Is that going to... We don't even know if it fixes the bugs. Because he's stuck on one of the missions which he's been stuck on from the beginning. The Crimson Pirates.
Oh,
he didn't...
okay.
If you don't talk to these people... It's a known issue. If you don't talk to these people when the mission gets given to you and leave the room and try and go back in, you can't get back in this room again.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's the most Bethesda thing I've ever heard.
I know, exactly, yeah. He goes, oh yeah, that's cool, got this mission. I'm just going to go and sell some stuff, or sort my guns out. Or I picked up a loads of gear last time. I really want to upgrade my ship. No, you can't get back in again, no. And now he's got stuck somewhere else. I can't what was now? He said he's doing something else and exactly the same has happened. It's like, he can't finish the mission because he can't see somebody or can't do something or...
Oh, man.
Like, surely they should be... This has been out for like, what, 2 months now?
Yeah.
This game?
But
Shouldn't this be fixed?
I think they're working hard on the DLSS support.
But people can't play the game. Isn't that kind of...
Yeah, I know. Interesting.
I'm waiting for quality of life updates before they play my first NG+, which is also, you're like, okay, so that's cool. I could go and finish the main story, then do new games plus.
Yeah.
And start again. But then what's the guarantees it's not going to happen again? Like it's...
Yeah, there's almost no guarantee, eh?
It's very quiet. The DLSS I don't care about. I'm caring about content. That's what I care about.
No, I'm with you there. I don't know. It seems like Bethesda are treating this as if the game came out in 2013, It's a very, very different game landscape to Skyrim.
Oh, the speed of updates. Well, look at Diablo. Look, we're on season 2. We're on weekly events are going to start happening soon. There's a whole bunch of stuff happening in Diablo, and that came out before Starfield.
I know, and I mean even Halo Infinite now is firing on all cylinders.
It's actually fixed, isn't
coming
it?
out and yeah, lots of stuff. So
it's a concern.
It is. Well, we wait and see. Maybe they're hiding something, waiting to announce like an expansion or something at the Game Awards is the only thing I can think of.
Ah, okay. Well, the expansion's coming out next year. We all know that from those leaked docs. This should be called, the podcast should be called Let's Wait and See, though.
Let's wait and see.
Yeah, kind of disappointing for the flagship game to come out broken and not be fixed very quickly. Like that's what should happen.
But it is very Bethesda, isn't it? Considering what they did.
Bad. It's not a good. That's like, that's very EA of them ripping us off and trying to charge us microtransactions. Like it's, it's not a good thing.
No, it's not a good thing. But I'm also saying, why are we surprised?
No, completely. Well, that's why that title last week's podcast was "Bugs in a Bethesda Game."
Yeah,
like that's why, because we were talking about it. This is cool. Do you like Tintin? Remember Tintin from like the little dog?
Yeah, Tintin's great. The movie that they made was phenomenal.
Yeah, awesome movie. Yeah, there was never another one. They should have made more, definitely. Yeah, it's real fun.
It would have been great because they could just keep doing a movie per book and people would love it.
Yeah, there was a TV series, cartoon back in the day, wasn't there?
Yeah, the Tintin cartoon was great.
Yeah. Tintin Adventures Drive called The Tintin Reporter. The Cigars of the Pharaoh, which is fun. What I actually like about it, I was actually going to try and find this. So there's actually there's a limited edition version which comes with a steelbook, the game steelbook, 3 postcards, and there's a collector's edition which comes with a game, a steelbook, 3 postcards, a notebook, and a 160-page art book, and an original figurine. Like that sounds amazing. I must find this actually. I was going to try and look at it.
Is the game good? I mean,
I don't care. I want the book. I want the 160-page book.
Art book, yeah.
Art book, that's what I want. Can we see a picture of it? Oh, here we go. Can we make this bigger so people can see it? Oh, it's all on Xbox. Oh, okay, cool. It's a PS5 version, but hey. Can we make this full size? There you go. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's cool. It's German for some reason. I think that's German.
Are you sure it's not French?
I don't know what that is. Stiger Kunstbuch? I don't know what that is. Nutzbuch? It sounds German to me. Das Spiel. Das Spiel is German.
Yeah. Oh,
Postkarten? Yeah, it's German. Yeah.
Das
The
Spiel?
Die is German, isn't it? Des Pharaohs. Okay, so there's a book here that looks really cool. Lookbook, a little notebook. The figurine is actually, oh yeah, he's dressed up as a pharaoh. That's fun.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's awesome. How much is it? It wasn't overly expensive from what I saw.
Overly expensive. Mm-hmm.
Oh no, there's no price in there. I thought I saw a price for it. Yeah.
Oh, no price just yet.
So this is inspired by Hergés, I guess, is it? Is that who wrote it? Classic story takes players on an adventure with Tintin as canine companion Snowy. The adventure begins whilst cruising around the Mediterranean with Tintin. Meets Professor Sarcophagus, an Egyptian, I guess he looks at Egyptian stuff, who tells him about the adventures of the pharaoh Kiosk. Tintin's always eager for adventure. He and Snowy set up a mystery of adventures, pharaohs, through Egypt, one in India and Far East. They lead to discovery of a gigantic drug trafficking network. There's actually a trailer. I think the trailer was quite fun. Yeah, the trailer was fun. I enjoyed the trailer. It was good. Oh, hello.
What?
Do that
Did
again.
you just break the trailer?
I broke the trailer. I hit button.
I know.
It looks like the not as good quality as the movie, but it looks kind of similar to the movie in that sort of style.
Okay. Well, it would be pretty fun. I mean, why haven't we done more with Tintin?
I don't know. No idea. Licensing, I guess.
Yeah, but it's such a good character and really good, like, setting and characters and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does
And
look good. It looks a bit like a quick time adventure sometimes. Like you have chat, it's quick time jumping over stuff and moving around.
So a bit of a kid's game, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know how much of it is as a first person run around or, make sure you get the timing right game.
Yeah, it's like Tomb Raider Tintin style.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, I thought the same actually. Yeah, I thought the same when I was watching it. But Tomb Raider anyway, the design of it, or the controls could be.
Oh, man. Oh, it looks lots of fun.
Yeah, exactly, and a really cool looking collector's edition as well.
Yeah, the collector's edition looks really great.
Yeah, like
Oh, well.
Tintin. He's innocent, kind of fun.
Yeah, he's just lots of fun. Very good.
This
Good
is
job.
a
I'm impressed.
weird story. Xbox. Well, let's say Xbox. Oh no, Xbox fans are shocked as infuriating ads appear when they want to play games.
Oh, are
This
you
is the
shocked?
most ridiculous story I've ever seen in my life.
It's from the Sun. What did you expect?
I know, it's everywhere. No, the Sun just happened to be where I got this from because I like the title. Xbox fans are shocked. So when you turn on your Xbox in the US, not here though, did you get this message? It says
No.
Call of Duty's out. You could buy it, and you go B no, and then you get on with your life. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yep.
Starfield did the same. Diablo did the same. They've done this a few times now. They've just gone, hey, the new game's come out. Do you want to buy it? You go, no. And then they let you play games. Like, it's not a big drama. You'd think the world has ended, though, if you look at Twitter.
Oh, for sure. But the theory behind why this one struck a nerve and the others didn't is because...
Because Activision.
No, because this is very red. The others weren't red at all.
Diablo
But this
4. Have you seen Diablo 4?
It was dark red. Like it was black and red.
Yes.
This Call of Duty is very red.
What's wrong with red? Does it make people angry red? What makes people
Yeah, I
hungry,
think- I
doesn't it,
think
red? That's not what
and
McDonald's is
hungry
red.
and angry. So-
Hangry.
Hangry. I think people just got confused when they saw red on their Xbox and they just saw red and tweeted about it.
I put it down to people going, oh, that's right. Activision's been bought by Microsoft. Now look what they're doing. They're advertising on my Xbox. That's what that was my... It does say here, so, however, we don't expect ads on our things that we paid money for, in particularly expensive consoles like Xbox Series X. Have you watched TV recently? Have you seen the ads on your TV? My LG pops up all the time telling me, oh, you can get 3 months free of Apple TV. Don't want it.
Yep.
We all expect ads on YouTube, Twitch, and websites, and regular TV. We don't pay for individual channels. Actually, Netflix has ads. They all have ads.
Everything.
Advertising themselves as well, which is exactly what Xbox is doing.
Yep. Oh,
That's the thing. It's not advertising a third party. It's advertising themselves. It's not like they're advertising PlayStations on the Xbox.
yeah. It's so annoying.
It's funny because it came out months ago. No one said anything when they did it for the Diablo. I think Diablo was first, wasn't it? Probably.
Yeah, Diablo I think was the first one, and then Starfield was the next one I remember.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's right. And they're saying how hard it is to not buy it. I'm like, you just use your cursor default. There's no cursor on Xbox, bro. Like, just
Yep.
I just had to bring that in because it made me chuckle.
Oh, no,
Stop
no.
it. Just chill
People
out.
know.
It's very varied stories this week. Actually, it's really good.
Yeah, interesting mix you've managed to get.
Yes, quite mixed. Warner Brothers. This is not great. Warner Brothers doubles down on live service games again. There was, I know, there was a what do they call it? An earnings call. That's right, Q3 earnings call with CEO Dave Zaslav.
Zaslav.
Zaslav, Zaslav, Zaslav. We are focused and blah, blah, blah. And what's kind of interesting about this is they say that the best-selling games of the year is Hogwarts Legacy, which is true. It's like one of the best games sellers this year. And Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah.
Sold 3 million
Completely.
copies since September. So that's good selling.
Mm-hmm.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League received negative response due to its live service nature when showcased during the PlayStation State of Play. I remember it getting slated completely when it was going to come out. And it's got delayed, surprisingly, because it got slated
Ooh.
so much. So what Warner Brothers said is, okay, so this single-player game was most sold game of the year, and Mortal Kombat 1, which is like, can be single-player, can be multiplayer, but it's not really live service. It is just go and fight baddies until the end and repeat until bored. Yeah?
I think it is kind of like a live service game because you're constantly getting new characters for it. And
Oh, but that's DLCs more than kind of... you don't have to go and spend weekly events, do you? You can just play the game.
yeah, but I think maybe you can do weekly events in Mortal Kombat 1, can't you?
I played Mortal Kombat 10, and there was nothing like that. It was just playing, shooting, just beating stuff up, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
With your
you're
mates.
supposed to just beat stuff up.
So what they're doing is they're doubling down on the games that are not working, which is amazing. Well done, guys. Like, let's not focus on doing Hogwarts Legacy 2, because that's obviously not going to work. Because it didn't sell very well this year, did it? Oh, no, wait, it did.
Yeah, it's one of the Games of the Year award or whatever.
Yeah, it is probably one of the best games of this year. It's amazing. So they're going to go to live service. They say they've got our focus is on transforming our biggest franchises from largely console and PC base with 3 to 4 year release cycle schedules to include more always-on gameplay through live services, multi-platform and free-to-play extensions, with goal to have more players spending more time on our platforms. It's just not going to work, bro. It's just bad.
All I'm hearing is blah, 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 we're for
I know.
sale.
Yeah, no, all I'm hearing is this game's free, but it won't work unless you pay.
Yeah.
Consistently. We like the Fortnite model. That's now not working because they're laying people off. So obviously Fortnite's now dying because people are bored paying for it or playing it. I'm just like, so I actually I think I said they probably just want to be sold. This is why they're doing it.
Yeah, it's the feeling I'm getting as well. They just feel like they're wanting to be bought.
Can you just buy us? Because this Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is going to flop horribly when it comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna flop. People are gonna, moan at them. All they need to do, they did Batman really well. Just do more of that.
Again, not a live service event, is it? It's like a single player, a good story, and cool controls, and you're Batman. Like, amazing.
Yeah. I mean, how hard is it?
Hogwarts Legacy, you are a wizard. Brilliant. Who doesn't want to be a wizard?
Exactly.
Mortal Kombat, beat things up. Brilliant. Just,
Literally, Mortal Kombat just prints money. You're just like, hey, do you want to be this cool guy and beat someone else up?
Yes,
Done.
exactly. Pay
Do you
$10,
wanna-
$5, get a DLC for like Captain America. Oh, cool, I'll do that.
Yeah. Oh, so stupid.
Yeah, exactly. It's dumb,
yeah.
isn't it? They just don't get it.
No, they don't at all.
But I don't know if they understand. Because isn't that exactly what someone else did recently? Oh, Ubisoft was doing? Someone was doing that, wasn't they? Was bringing out games that were all live service. They all just didn't get anywhere. I suppose Destiny 2 is a live service game, and that's dying slowly as well. That's laying people off, and will probably be sold by PlayStation quite soon because they need help, the Destiny 2 guys. They can't be trusted to do their own thing.
Yeah.
Oh, so do you remember they actually pulled out? They were complaining that Activision was holding them back, and that's why they split off on their own. Remember that?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, fancy that. It looks like it's the management.
It's the management. So we're going to go out on our own, and then they struggle, and then they go to PlayStation. Now they're blaming PlayStation.
Yeah. So look at the management.
Hmm.
Because, I mean, they laid off guys that were at Bungie that made the first Halo, So if you're laying off someone who made the first Halo, the most iconic FPS game ever made,
Those guys
redefined,
will be expensive, though. That's the problem.
but still, like, these are guys that have redefined console FPS.
Yeah. Destiny 2 is
And
still a
you,
good shooter. No matter how you look at it, it's still a good shooter. It feels right, doesn't it, when you're playing it?
yeah, the gunplay is fantastic. It feels perfect.
Hmm.
And you want to lay the people off that laid the foundation for that. There's something wrong there.
Yep.
That's when you go, right, we keep the people that know how the thing works and we lay off the managers that don't know how the thing
There
works.
you go. There's your problem. Yeah. That's PlayStation not actually taking over, I guess, isn't it? I don't know if PlayStation are doing enough to kick them and say, hey, stop it.
Yeah, they just wanted to leave it alone and earn money.
Yeah.
Too bad they didn't look at the financials before they bought it. Because
But
they
everyone
wanted
knew
to
it was a
earn money.
weird purchase, didn't they? Well,
Yeah.
we commented at the time it was a weird purchase.
Yeah, very strange. A lot of money for not much.
Yeah. Turn 10 Studios and Forza boss Alan Hartman is new head of Xbox Game Studios. I think this is genius, actually. So obviously, Forza is one of the most successful franchises of Xbox ever, and always has been. He's been there since 2005,
Oh, okay.
so he's been there from the beginning, or early, I guess. I guess he's been around for
Yep.
20 years nearly. Yeah, with 20 years there nearly.
Yep.
He's been promoted to be overseeing of everything, all 14 or
Nice.
15 different studios he's in charge of now.
Jeez.
So this is awesome. So he's done really. I think Forza is one of the best. Like from development of like the original Forza's, obviously they're good, but Forza Motorsport, the Horizon series,
Oh, for sure.
are incredible. And he's been in charge of the whole thing the whole way through.
Yeah.
Yeah, not head of studio of Forza Motorsport's developer since 2005.
Jeez.
Regular game releases, which is true. The stewardship of the game Forza tech engine has been improved all the time. We're getting better and better.
Mm-hmm.
Also supposed to be powering the new Fable reboot, which would be kind of interesting to see how that comes up.
Yeah, that seems very interesting.
So who'll be in charge of 343, Halo, which is good, Compulsion Games, Ninja Theory, Obsidian, and Obsidian Entertainment.
Nice.
Yes, this is awesome. I think it's really good.
Yeah, that's a very good pick.
Yeah.
He's
So
been
we'll
there for
see
ages.
how quick it will turn around, whether it's like what his actual job is, I guess, whether you'll just see stuff coming out now, because it's, things seem to struggle to come out in the Xbox world
Yeah.
or come out properly, fixed. Because Forza's always had broken multiplayer, but coming out as a solid game, it's always been very playable when it first comes out.
But it's good. I mean, someone who's been with Xbox for that long, they've got skin in the game. They want to see Xbox do well. So that's fantastic. It's a good pick.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, it's really clever.
I mean, Matt Booty was also really good. And he's been promoted, I see. as
Yes,
well.
he has. He's head of something else. That happened the week before.
President of Game Content and Studios.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's a massive title.
Yes. Yeah. He's moved from Microsoft to that as well. He was working for Microsoft, wasn't he, doing something?
Hmm.
There was an article. I didn't talk about it actually last week before when he talked about it. Oh, former head of Xbox Game Studios. Oh, I see what's happened. So he's been promoted. Matt Booty's been promoted to content and studios. But who was the head of Game Studios, which is what this guy's doing now, isn't it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so
That's
this
what's
guy's
happened.
replacing Matt Booty. Excellent. This is good news.
Mm-hmm.
Those are two very good promotions, I think.
Yeah, and there was another promotion as well. What's she called? Sarah Bond. Is that right?
Yeah.
She got promoted as well.
She-
She's been promoted as
yeah.
well.
She's head of Xbox, isn't she? And then
Head
Phil
of
Spencer,
Xbox.
president of Xbox or something.
Yeah, I think that's a good move too.
Yeah, it's an interesting move as well. She apparently is instrumental in Game Pass and Game Pass deals.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I read. Yeah.
So her as head of Xbox, Game Pass is just going to get so much better.
Yep, for sure.
Brilliant. No,
So-
Xbox is firing on all cylinders in terms of the organization.
Yeah.
Getting
Phil.
the right people in the right
I think it's
spots.
Phil, isn't it? I think Phil's just driving it. He's just doing a good job.
Yeah, Phil's doing an amazing job. He's
He-
done, in terms of the organization, done really well.
I feel like he's had to deal with a lot of idiots over the years, and he's been slowly kind of getting rid of them. But it's probably hard to get rid of some of these people, so he's been slowly kind of
Yep.
easing them out of positions. Like clearing out 343s obviously helps, because now that's
Oh,
the fruit of
yeah.
that is really good. Like that game's actually coming out now.
Yeah. I mean, Bonnie Ross should have been gone years ago
Yeah.
from 343. But now that she's gone and the new guy's in charge, have a look at how they're going. New
Yeah, exactly.
content, new, it's fantastic. Just
Yep.
Halo's going from strength to strength at the moment.
Yep, for sure. We're still going. There's still another 5 stories to go. I don't know what's happened tonight.
Yes.
I'm not sure. I'll just keep going, regardless.
Keep going. Yep. People are still hanging around, are they?
Yeah, I think so. Q Tang Clans joined us in chat. Hey, mate. How's that going, mate? I think most
Oh,
people are
how's it
awake
going?
still.
Yep.
In Exile Entertainment's Brian Fargo talks working as part of Xbox Clockwork Revolution and AI and game development. So I picked this up because AI development wasn't that interesting, but the actual game Clockwork Revolution is the Bioshock Infinite clone. I don't know what you want to call it. Looks like Bioshock Infinite should look like now.
Mm-hmm.
You remember seeing that game?
Yeah, it looks very good.
I really like the sound of this game. It sounds like it could be a bit crazy. Let me just find what I was reading. So this article is interesting, but he says lots of words. What I really want to talk about is what am I looking forward to in this game? Oh, now I can't find it. Oh, so it says here, it's a game about changing time.
Mm-hmm.
So you time travel, basically. So what they're saying here, you emphasize reactivity, give an example, an ethical dilemma where a player can travel back in time to stop a serial killer, only to realize that in the past that the character isn't a serial killer yet. So, and also you can do things like, if you bring a specific hat to the past, it kickstarts a fashion trend. It's like, that sounds really cool. That was all I got out of this. Other than them talking about AI, he's not convinced about it. Like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't overly like AI, but I can get his revelations because he's obviously comes from a before AI time.
Yep.
This is their first AAA game as well. NXL's first AAA game.
Oh, nice.
Developed as part of this studio.
In Exile is probably one of the best studio pickups Microsoft ever did. They did the Wasteland series, and those games are fantastic.
Oh, is that how they did? Okay.
And these guys on Twitter are absolutely fantastic. Like, follow In Exile on Twitter if you haven't yet, because they're so funny. Like, they're really funny. They take the mickey out of Microsoft, of Xbox, everything.
Excellent.
It's so good. Like, the guys that do the social media for In Exile are top notch. They just, troll everyone and everything. And they're so funny. And their games are really good as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Wasteland games are awesome, aren't they?
In Wasteland 3, you can pick up I forgot the weapon from Gears of War, like the chainsaw gun. Lancer.
Okay. The Lancer, yeah.
You pick up a Lancer, but it's all broken, and they kind of go, oh, this is a bit useless. And they just take the mickey out of everything. It's so good. So I'm looking so forward to Clockwork Revolution.
Oh, it looks amazing as well. It looks incredible. Yeah.
And if it's got their sense of humor, it's so good.
So this guy here is actually interesting. So there was actually some in this article. So he's saying about how they were he was working as an operator, as an independent team. So it's obviously financially really stressful, frequently financially stressful. So the constant kind of running in panic, this gun to your head. I would come to the office, see people laughing and having coffee, having a great time. He's think, one day I hope to be like them too. Because obviously he's worried they're working away doing their job and not really understanding the pressure. So he says since the Xbox come along, he's now focused on creative aspects of the business. Doesn't have to worry about the money. He also says that there's no micromanaging at all. Microsoft brought us because they trust us. Which
so
is
good.
kind of interesting because obviously now we're just about the previous article about the guy that's taken over helping out. He's in charge of these guys, or he's overseeing these guys as well.
Yep.
So this game may come out. There's no set date for this game coming out yet, so this might get kicked along.
Yeah. It's still very cool. He's been a huge pro Game Pass person as well within Microsoft, within the studios.
Oh, you mean
saying,
I lost the story. Oh, Alan Hartman, you mean? Oh, this chap here.
this Brian Fargo from
Brian
from
Fargo.
Exile.
Yeah.
Because he says, Game Pass, they're getting money every month. They get to make what they want when they want. Microsoft just basically say make it for Xbox and PC, and away they go. And he had a big interview a while ago basically saying that Game Pass is the best thing to happen to Microsoft Studios because it's allowed them to get back to their creative roots and do
Yeah,
what
takes
they
the
want to
pressure of
do.
money away, I guess, does it?
Yeah. They come and they're enjoying work because they're building stuff they're passionate about that they enjoy. I
Got
mean,
the
look
freedom.
at Obsidian. They built Grounded because of it.
Yeah, true. And also Sea of Thieves to a certain extent.
To a certain extent, yeah. But I mean, the Grounded would never have happened if it wasn't for Microsoft.
Oh, for sure.
So,
Yeah.
if I can say one thing about the story, play Wasteland. The games are great. The humor's fantastic. They don't shy away from swearing at you if you're an idiot. So it's pretty fun.
So Clan's asking, did XL do Twitter thing when they worked an Xbox? What?
Yeah, they did. They washed a Series X. And the other Twitter thing where the whole meeting team were eating tacos, and everyone had 3 tacos except one guy who had 1 taco. And he goes mad and eats the plate. It's just stupid stuff like that. Like, it has nothing to do with anything. And the guy just goes insane and makes the plate his 3rd taco or something. And he shoves the plate into his mouth. This paper
Amazing.
plate. They're so funny. They crack me up.
Washed. Yes, washed. Simone washed.
It's washed in Xbox for the Twitter clout. So funny.
Microsoft Flight Sim latest world update expands Nordics and Greenland. This is cool. World update 15 is what kind of caught my eyes at this.
Jeez.
I know.
15 updates.
15, 1-5.
My word.
Yeah. Expands Nordic Greenland, 90 points of interest, 5 new airports, all hand designed as well, which is quite cool, and a bunch of new challenges. So obviously it's pretty because it's, they work with Bing Maps, Vexel, Maxar, and Grayan simulations, and Orbix, and Kratil. Wow, okay.
Gee,
Kratil
that's another one.
Garpenstad, whoever they are. Sounds very Nordic though.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, they use significant enhanced DEMs, digital elevation models. So obviously there's lots and lots of hills and peaks and troughs and stuff in
Fjords.
Norway. So yeah. So there's a whole list of things, points of interest. I don't actually know any of these places at all. I've been to Sweden, but I don't know the Aurora Sky Station. That sounds cool. Arctic Space Station, Alverg Bridge, Silbar Global Seed Vault in Norway.
Well, I know about the Seed Vault.
Okay. Well, you can go and see if you play Flight Sim.
Oh, that's exciting.
The Arctic Station in Greenland, the East Grip in Greenland, Summit Station in Greenland.
Like how you're just choosing all the English names.
Oh yeah, because I'm not going to be able to read Grasstag Palace, whatever that is. That just sounds completely not what I just should say.
Bing Scar Lighthouse.
Yeah. Oh, Faroe Bridges, memory? Yeah. There's also more sightseeing of Flight Simulator through players can also partake in 10 new activities, including 4 discovery flights in Bergen, Norway, Gothenburg, Sweden, Faroe Islands of Denmark, Reykjavik, Iceland, and 3 landing challenges where you take simmers to the Akureyri, I guess? Akureyri Airport in Northern Iceland, then Ikeby Airport in Sweden, and Norway's Mo i Rana Airport.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good job on the names.
Good job on the what?
On the names.
On the names.
Like
Oh.
I would have.
Yeah, I know. You just keep saying quickly and keep moving. Say with confidence.
With confidence.
Yeah.
Cool.
And there's a little video to watch as well, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. This is very good. I think Microsoft really need to buy Asobo.
Asobo, what do they do?
They make this game.
It's a Microsoft
And they do
flight sim. Sure, they don't need to buy it. Isn't it part of Microsoft?
No, they license it to Asobo, but Asobo is the actual company that makes it, the actual development studio.
Oh, I had no idea. Okay.
Yeah. And I think Asobo also do Plague Tale.
Yes.
So yeah.
Does
They
look
really
cool.
they need to buy
Very-
Asobo pretty quick.
Pretty. No, they don't. It's fine. Leave them to do their own thing.
Buy them and then leave them to do their own thing.
Just leave them. They're fine. They're okay. They're doing a good job.
Until PlayStation buys them, and then it's PlayStation Simulator, Flight Sim.
That'll happen. That's right. I don't think the
know.
PS5 can even run it properly, can it?
It doesn't have the cloud.
It doesn't have the cloud, exactly. We have a Kyle story.
Yes, this is exciting.
Take it away, Kyle.
Well,
I can
I
chill
dropped
out and
this in
relax.
because I had no idea about it. So I was hoping to drop it in and then you would read it to me and then I would learn stuff.
Oh, sure, I can do reading, but I don't know what I'm reading.
Yeah, no, I don't know either. But basically,
Okay, cool.
Persona 5 Tactica somehow fits into the Persona 5 timeline. And I'm just trying to skim it to see where about it actually fits into the timeline. Like,
Oh,
do you need
there's
to
no
have-
lists. See, you need lists when you're doing articles. If you've got
Yeah,
stuff like
no,
this.
definitely. So-
It's not the story that fills two blank periods between two games. The story will be a selection of points throughout the Persona 5 timeline. That's why.
Oh,
If the original Persona 5 is serialized drama that protected in a long period, Persona 5 Tactica is theatrical versions that condenses it into a single event, told from a fresh perspective. It's not canon new story in the Persona 5, but fascinating. Fascinating. We're really struggling with that word for some reason. Fascinating retelling.
yes.
So there you go.
Okay, so basically finish Persona 5 first before you play Persona 5 Tactica or beware of spoilers.
Yeah, unless it gives you like a different take on it, you don't realize.
Yeah. But so far, this game looks really cool.
It does look cool. Yeah. A cartoon version of what was it called? What's that game that Paul plays all the time?
XCOM.
XCOM
Yes.
cartoon.
It looks amazing. So I'm super stoked. I have it pre-downloaded already.
Oh, do you? Okay, that's interesting.
I'm hanging out and waiting.
Oh, so the reason that Phantom of Thieves of Hearts operates in Persona 5 was to change the hearts of adults with twisted desires.
Yeah.
However, a new character in Persona 5 Tactica, Toshiro Kasukabe, yeah, maybe, disagrees with the approach. He is a politician who has wandered into another world and rumoured to be the next prime minister in the real world. Okay. Different standpoints may lead to him to having different perspectives, so ideas and themes that have not appeared in the original title may be seen. There you go. So, series features a variety of adults. Kasukabe has also been focused lots of attention from the fans, but you have to wait for the release to discover more then about this intriguing new figure.
Ooh, that's exciting.
There you go.
Cool. Well, yeah, I'm excited. I'm glad we know now where it takes place. So finish Persona 5 first.
The story will take a major turn when Phantom Thieves Arena and Toshiro meet. Are you ready to run through the revolutionary world with them? The revolution is about to begin.
Ooh, exciting.
Exciting.
You going to jump into this game as well?
I have played no Persona at all, so why not?
That is the correct answer. Persona 5 is still on Game Pass.
Yeah, I just worry about those games because I know Japanese games and hours. And hours.
Yes. So many
And
hours.
Hours.
So many things to do. You got to love it. So
Yeah,
good.
that's the concern. Because I like to get into games, play them, and get out. Unless it's Diablo.
Yep.
But even Cyberpunk, I was happy to go in there and just play the whole thing and get out because it's just all missions. But this, I don't feel like the ends of Persona, does it?
No, I think it's just like a life simulator. So you just kind of carry
Just
on going.
keep going forever
Yeah.
until you die. We have another Carl story. So Carl's going to tell me all about how we made my Football Manager 2024 console to the perfect Xbox experience.
I thought you and Gary would appreciate this story.
See, yeah, I thought you'd say this. I read this and was like, this is one of the games you do not care about. So why are you...
Well, this is a Lee and Gary story, so you can thank me later for it.
Yeah, but I've not
based-
read the story ahead of time, so I don't know the story.
I didn't think you read stories ahead of time. I thought you
Of course
just
I do.
read the
No,
headline.
I read every single story I drop in there.
I'm impressed, actually.
Yeah, well, I have to because I can't talk about stuff else. I can't have an opinion on a title. I'm not like a normal person like that.
So if you're in a hurry to get to the top, the one thing that Football Manager 24 console brings to the table
It's
that
instant
you don't get in
results.
the
Yeah.
desktop version is instant result. It allows you to skip straight to the final whistle.
I don't see the
Keep
point of
score.
that because the whole point of it is that you're playing a game, you're losing, so you make some tactically genius changes to your team, bring on your super subs, and then you win the game. You can't do that if you just skip through.
Yeah, that's true. But it also brings 3 multiplayer modes versus, so you can do one-on-one contests, fantasy draft. You can create your dream squad.
Oh no! I just had fat EA written all over that. That does.
Yeah, but it's not. You're not going to have to buy cards for it.
No, hopefully not. So
Not like Ultimate Team.
interesting facts about Foot Manager back in the day was that you could download. You probably still can on the PC version. You can download a data file, and someone will go through and they'll recreate all the leagues. And they'll say, right, this is the league how it was in 1993, I don't know, whatever, or the year 1960. Or this is all the top teams in the whole of Europe in one league. And you can then pick one of them and play it, and it's like messes with all the setups and stuff. Yeah, which is kind of fun, especially when you kind of get into, like all the different countries have like the top teams in one league.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it crazy trying to play against them because it's just so hard, some of the games.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and they also do things like because every January and end of season, all the transfers happen. So someone will go through and change every single team and their money and anything else, like the stadiums, anything that's changed. Update every single team and then do like a release for it. So you have all the latest teams with all the latest players in it as well.
That's amazing.
It's just incredible what these people do.
Yeah, I heard that some football people play Football Manager to actually prepare for the next game and check to see how their players are doing. Like people who actually own the clubs, because the simulation behind it is so good.
Yeah, the simulation is insane. Yeah, the number of information, the amount of information is insane. How these things go through.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, there we go. You can become your own Football Manager and take on the world.
Yeah, the problem with this game is hours.
Yes.
And it never ends. It does not end.
Yeah, it just goes from season to season, eh?
Yeah, and there's always like I'll just have this one game. Oh, I've got a cup match. Oh, I might as well see how this game goes.
All these manager games has me tempted to dive into
this
F1
game's
Manager.
Incredible though. I found actually, so I played. My favorite is the 2012 version, bizarrely, because I feel like at that point it was complicated, but not too complicated. But now. It's too hard. Like you have to talk to players. Players get angry with you, and then they sulk. If you talk about people in the, you get interviewed at the end of the matches, and you get interviewed by the, you get pre, what do you call it? Pre-conference, post-conference. So at the beginning of the game, the newspapers talk to you. You answer questions. You could say something wrong, and the whole squad hates you, and that's it. You're done. You're like, well, that's great. Now everyone hates me because I said that I think they should score more goals. And they'll go, oh, we were trying. And they'll get really angry, and then they don't want to talk to you. Or you say someone's really good, and everyone disagrees because they hate him. So they've just made it like ridiculously hard. When you're like, all I want to do is choose tactics and maybe train the players a little bit and then put them out in the field to see if they score goals. That's all I want to do. You have to do training. The training's very difficult. The tactics are insane. You can go down to individual players. You can say, okay, I want you to do this individually, like what you do, and at this moment do this. It's just, as you talked about half time, you have to be very careful what you say to them. You can't be too positive because they might be rubbish because they'll get too relaxed. But you can't be negative because they'll be like, well, we were playing really well. It's just like, it's so hard.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, no, it's not. It's really hard.
That's great. Well, I've downloaded this the Football Manager 24 Touch onto my iPad.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
Put my feet into it and see what it's like.
Yeah, okay.
So we'll see how that goes. Doesn't have Xbox achievements, so it's easy to walk away from.
I wonder what achievements it got. I think I played the 23 one was installed on this PC. I've just uninstalled it actually because obviously it disappears.
Oh, yes.
I did play it for a bit, but I was like, I just can't play this game. It just takes my whole life.
Yes.
I used to work away on site and this was what I used to do rather than watching TV. I used to get home at like 7, 8 o'clock and just put this on and play this for like 3 or 4 hours at night. Because the TV is rubber. Have a really bad movie going on and just sit there playing game after game after game.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, that's the news I have for you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I feel like I was kind of trolled a little bit, but thank you. I felt like you got your own back a little bit on my normal trolling of you.
Yeah, well, got to clap back when I can.
Yeah, true. Good work. New Carl's here. He's coming back to attack. BlizzCon 2023 was last week. Is that right?
Yes, it was.
This week? Last week? A few days ago? And they said stuff. The stuff they said was about... So actually, Xbox-wise was quite disappointing, I thought. There wasn't much Xbox-y. Considering
but
we just brought these guys, Activision Blizzard, we just brought them. There wasn't that much Xbox stuff in here.
yeah, but I mean, it was over really quickly in terms of the whole buying them, you know. So they didn't have time to prepare.
I don't care. I expect more love.
Okay.
Diablo 4 expansion, Vessel of Hatred comes out next year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it seems, am I over 17? Just. Ooh.
We have each played a part in what has happened here.
Oh, it does look quite cool. Though.
Abdicated your
Blizzard do
choice
very
to
good
this
trailers.
Blizzard and their cutscenes are insane.
The cutscenes are insane.
every
This
step
is
you take. I grow stronger.
Guy's voice is blowing out my face.
There will be no salvation in the light.
Oh yeah. So hey, that's that guy. Like 2024. So it's like this time next year, basically, it'll come out.
Nice.
World of Warcraft Soul Slayer. But what's really interesting is World of Warcraft. Someone asked the question, "Will it come to console?" And the guy said, "We've been talking about it," or something.
Yeah, and he said basically now that we're part of Microsoft, we can start thinking about it properly.
Yeah. So well, that was always kind of one thing we talked about, wasn't it? Just chucking it Game Pass.
Yeah, that's going to be great when it does.
We're not going to see you ever again. Oh, it's free. I'm only paying for it. Oh, awesome. I'll have a
Yeah.
quick look then, and then that's it, Carl. Bye.
Yeah, do you want to come join me in World of Warcraft?
No,
Oh, why not?
no.
Oh, that's
It's
a
like,
pity.
oh, what's that game? EVE Online. It's that sort of game, isn't it? Once you start, you're done. Like it's just.
Yeah, you kind of just keep playing.
Overwatch 2 Next Hero Morga, I guess it is the game's first Samoan hero.
Okay.
Yeah, Heathstone's next major expansion is Showdown in the Badlands. Don't play Heathstones. This is cool. Diablo Tabletop RPG. I did send this actually into the chat. This does look very cool. Tabletop role-playing game adaptation of Diablo, not Adobe, Diablo. Adobe. The core book will come out at the fall of 2024, so this time next year. Launch pre-order campaign on Kickstarter. The main inspiration for this is Diablo. Okay, Overworld, Underworld, Sanctuary. Do we have any more information on that? No, just a book. Could be cool though.
Yeah.
So should we
Yeah,
get Paul to convert it into Fantasy Age?
Oh,
We
yeah,
can just
that'd
play Diablo on Sunday nights. That would be amazing.
you,
I
you
want
pause
that.
your Diablo playing to play Diablo.
Yes. Just played. Yes. 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 I'm excited by that. So Mr. Spencer was there. Surprise. He was there. Not really a surprise, but surprise. Surprise. Hi. Throughout Blizzard's history, they pioneered and refined so much across gaming industry that many of you today have been part of the journey. Spencer says on stage, think of Diablo, a propelled RPG, action RPG genre forward. StarCraft, when's that coming out? StarCraft spawns the foundation of what esports would eventually become. StarCraft 2 was a major catalyst to the evolution of games as live entertainment. World of Warcraft changed not only how people developed and supported games, but really it introduced a much wider audience to the concept of online community, he went on. And Overwatch not only reimagined gameplay, but also representation possible in class-based shooters.
Yeah.
So does that mean we're going to get a new StarCraft?
I hope so. I hope so. World of StarCraft. Come on.
World of StarCraft.
Let me play a Zerg. Let me be a Zerg Hydralisk. Going up levels and putting on cool armor. Oh, yes.
What else do you need? I don't understand what else it is.
Exactly.
Warcraft Rumble gets a launch cinematic and launch gameplay trailer. I do not know what Warcraft Rumble is. It looks really, really bad. Don't want sound.
Oh.
It's like a
That was a lot of
cartoon
sound.
version of World of Warcraft, is it? What is this?
Isn't it the mobile game?
Oh,
That
yes.
released the day
It's
before.
got chickens in it. Let's not look at that. It looks rubbish. Warcraft Rumble, yeah, okay. That's it.
Cool. My word. Talk about news.
That was a week.
My word. That is a big week for news.
It was a big week.
Oh, you ready for some new games?
I'm tired now. Yes.
There's not many. I chose some really nice ones.
Oh, that's good. Yes, because
Uh,
we've tweaked our gaming bit, so it's not all the games.
Yes. So these are the games that we think are really cool, or games that I can torture Lee with, pretty
Yeah,
much.
that's
Quite
fair.
exciting.
Did you put a link anywhere for me to click on?
Yeah, it's in the OneNote where it always is.
I don't see it.
Oh,
Oh, it's been really slow. Okay, cool. Sorry, it's just been really slow.
oh, I
It's
am
just loading.
disappointed.
Want to know
While
was...
he's busy sorting his life out, guys,
Oh,
remember we have a Discord,
we
and
do.
you can stream your games at 1080p 60 into our Discord. So if you're a bit nervous about streaming to Twitch because you don't want the weirdos watching you, stream into our Discord.
So we can watch
where-
it instead. Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's the known weirdos.
So
You know?
interesting. My Xbox was streaming to Twitch and Discord yesterday at the same time.
How was it doing that?
Well, you start a chat in Discord streaming, and then you go to Twitch and start a stream, and I felt like it was working. It was kind of weird, but I felt like it was working.
I felt like it was working.
Well, you know, you kind of do stuff, and then, oh, there was no one talking to me other than, actually, no, I said a lie. So Chili was talking to me in Twitch,
Oh,
but my
okay.
Discord wasn't complaining at me when I was doing it.
Hmm.
Like, it didn't say, you can't do this.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, well.
I want
That
to try
seems-
it and then actually have people watching at the time, though, because I feel like doing it on my own, it's not
Yes.
the best.
No, I agree. So what you should do is you should let us know when you're going to do this,
It-
and so we can either
Do you
watch
not follow
Twitch or-
Discord the whole time? Because it prompted in Discord and said Lee's streaming.
I was probably napping at the time.
You're such a lightweight.
I have to nap when I can these days. Lee. Oh, So yes,
Excuses.
stream into our Discord. At least you know the weirdos there, and
Hmm.
it's not going to just be internet weirdos that will, talk nonsense to you, which is always fun. If you're looking for links to our Discord, we have a website that you guys can go to, and it's got the links all there, and the links magically work. Click the button or click the icon. It'll take you to Spotify or Discord or wherever you want to find this
It's a
podcast or
shock.
anything with us. Shock and horror. We still need to update the Twitter link because that still goes to Twitter and not X.
It still works, though, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it still works.
So it doesn't matter.
It doesn't really
No,
matter. It's
Elon's
just-
going to go bankrupt soon anyway. He can't even afford to pay rent in the building, so it's fine.
I don't know. He has a couple $1 billion. He can go into the red.
I don't know if he does, because he owes the banks like... I was listening to something today, they're saying 13 billion is what he owes the banks.
Man.
So he has to pay that back. The rest of it doesn't really matter because his investors, the 13 billion to the banks is the issue. Oh, and the rent and wages
Oh.
and fees
Wait,
for like hosting Twitch.
We wait and see until he's charging everyone $1 to access Twitter now.
Yeah, everyone will stop using it though, won't they? Is it called the anti-pirate or something? What is it called? The dollar? Like he's called it the anti-bot dollar or something.
Ah, anti-bot dollar.
But all the bots are paying $8, so they're gonna be like, "Oh, cool, just pay $1 now. That's great."
So new games, everyone.
New games. I'm ready.
Cool. So the new games coming out is, of course, Football Manager 2024, both on console and on PC. Console is a different one compared to the PC one, but they're both available day one on Game Pass. So no matter where you are,
So the console's actually the mobile version ish, isn't it? That's what they've
kind of
done.
mobile-ish, yeah.
Yeah.
But it does seem like it's got a lot more interesting stuff compared to last year's console version.
Yep.
Lee's not impressed. Are you going to play this, Football Manager 24?
I can't play it because I won't ever do anything else.
You're a man that knows your addictions pretty well.
Yeah, no, I know this game very well, and no,
Next up, we've got a game called
so
The
I've got like
Invincible.
400 or 500 hours in the 2012 version.
Jeez, okay.
Yeah, so I know I know I shouldn't play it, so I do not.
That's very clever of you. I shouldn't play it, so I do not.
No.
So yeah, next up is The Invincible, which is made by 11-Bit Studios. If that sounds familiar, it's because they did Frostpunk.
Oh,
You know you're going to get a very interesting game.
yeah.
This game, you are a highly qualified, sharp-witted astrobiologist named Yasana. Being entangled in a space race, you and your crew end up on an unexplored planet, Regis 3. The scientific journey quickly turns into a search mission for lost crewmates. Follow its trail, but be fully aware that every decision you make brings you closer to danger.
Ooh.
The graphics look very cool.
Oh, the Microsoft website's broken, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh, so you can't see? I'm busy looking at them now. And I can say the graphics look quite nice.
I can't sign in to my Xbox account.
Oh, that's not
Microsoft,
bad.
I hate you
What is it
sometimes. What is your problem? Why can't you just build a website that works?
There was a game that came out in 2013 called the Solus Project, which was
I-
made by one guy, I believe.
I know that game. Wasn't that like a walking sim with a kind of scary computer?
It's a walking sim where you're a lone survivor on a new planet,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
trying to track your stuff down.
And I feel like the computer's trying to kill you.
No, the computer's not trying to kill you in this one.
Ah.
It's just a walking sim where you're trying to, and you get like alien ruins and stuff.
Yes.
So this looks like the updated version for the Solus Project.
Well, I'm very disappointed by Xbox because I can't log in.
Oh,
The login
okay.
button does not work.
Well, I wish I could share my screen with you because the graphics look very cool. But yeah, you're basically walking around an alien planet with a handheld thing that basically says oxygen levels, radiation levels. Are you going to die? Do you need to sleep?
Yeah, the Steam's actually got a developer stream of it.
Ooh, that's
9
quite
out of
nice.
10, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 9 and 8.5 out of 10. So that's reasonable.
Yeah,
It's a nice
it
looking
looks
game.
very cool. And it's optimized for the Xbox Series, so you'll get some nice 60 FPS there. And being 11-bit studios, it might have a sneaky Game Pass launch at some point.
Oh.
But yeah, it looks very cool. Might add it to my wish list. It's only $30. Next up on our list is Spellforce, Conquest of EO.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. It's interesting. Spellforce, I thought they stopped making this after Spellforce 3. But clearly not. Spellforce was supposed to be a mixture of an RPG and a real-time sim, or real-time strategy.
We talked about this. Me and Paul talked about this last week.
Oh, yeah.
Weirdly.
What did he say about it?
No, it looks really cool. He was really interested. Or maybe it's
Oh.
like a different game, but I'm sure we talked about this game last week.
This is a very different game to the Spellforce I know.
It looks like the
because this looks
Settlers.
like it's, yeah, like Settlers, like Civilization, where it's like a
Yeah.
4X type game
Yeah, the hex, yeah.
with the hexagons and you build up your
Your little bases, your little guys to go around and kill things.
yeah.
Looks
And
very
yeah,
cool.
you become one of the greatest mages in this turn-based fantasy epic set in the world of Spellforce. So it looks very cool. It's got very nice graphics, I must say.
Yeah, it does look really good, yeah. That's why it caught our eye. It was like, oh, this looks really cool.
Yeah.
I still can't log into the website.
Have you?
Published by THQ Nordic as well, so that's a good publisher.
Yeah, that is a good publisher. So, have you tried using maybe Edge instead of Brave?
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, do that.
No,
Use
I
Edge.
can't. I can't use Edge. I've got issue with Edge.
Live life on the edge.
I don't want to. Don't like the Edge. Get scared,
Okay.
might fall off.
Well, let's move on to the next game. This
Wow.
one is a fantastic game. Do you want to build motorcycles in your garage, but digitally so you don't get your hands full of oil? Now you can with Motorcycle Mechanic Simulator 2021. Coming 3 years later to Xbox than it was on PC. It's now
Does it
available.
say that in the write-up, does it?
No, I just put that in there because it's 2021. I mean,
No,
where's our
true.
2023 version? Come on, guys, get your act together. It doesn't take 2 years to port a game to Xbox, I'm sure. But anyway, you build motorcycles, and it's a simulation. If you've played Car Simulator, you know what you're getting yourself into, except it's now 2 wheels instead of 4. So I suppose that's the twist.
More chance of falling off.
And in a fantastic sign of confidence from the developers, it's being launched on special.
I know, $2 off or something, yeah.
Yeah, $2 off, which is always fun. Right. Lee and I
Okay.
were talking a lot about these JRPG games. And now one of them has an expansion. Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn.
Isn't this
Has
an
an
anime
expansion.
movie? A TV program?
I don't know if it's an anime TV program, but the game is anime.
Yeah, I recognise the name for some reason.
Yeah, Tales of Arise came out a while ago to rave reviews. And it's all very kind of cel-shaded 3D anime. Looks very cool.
Doesn't work on my Xbox. On my PC. Doesn't like
Doesn't
logging
work
in.
on yours. Oh, well.
So all everyone can see is please put in your age.
Oh, man. So, oh dear, what's going on here?
Oh, the cart works. I just can't sign in. Microsoft, why?
So, yeah, Tales of Arise is getting expansion. That's pretty cool. I quite like the look of Tales of Arise. I've bought it. It's installed on my Xbox. I will get to it one day. It's in the backlog officially.
Account.xbox is down.
Oh, no.
It's interesting.
Lee's busy fighting with the Xbox site, and here I am. 2 games left, Lee.
Yeah, it's exciting.
So, the next game on our list is Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. The next Like a Dragon series is here, which looks fantastic and very off the wall. Can you say colors? Because this thing is full of colors.
Colors, excellent.
Just colors. And it's available day one on Game Pass, like all the other Yakuzas and Like a Dragons. So Sega and Microsoft are very much buddy-buddy at the moment.
The story that this guy, he pretended to die suddenly, so he disappears. That's why his name.
Oh, that's exciting.
I think that's what the story is.
Erase your past to protect your future.
There you go. Yeah, so he says he disappears so he can then go ahead and do stuff.
Yeah, so he faked his own death and abandoned his name for the sake of protecting his family. Now he's thrust into the conflict by a mysterious figure attempting to drive him out of hiding. It looks fantastic. Looks super colorful. I'm a huge fan. Go to the last screenshot and show the viewers that, Lee. Because that is all the colors in the world.
It is all the colors. They've
Every
actually
single
created new colors for this one. Why is the cat blindfolded? One of those nodding cats you get in Asian restaurants. It's blindfolded.
Well, he doesn't want to see who he's giving luck to, I suppose.
Ah, is that what it is? Maybe he's blinded by the colors.
Ooh, maybe he is. All right, last game on our list for this week. Of course, we couldn't go without a Xbox first-party game, could we now? And of course, this is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 comes out.
The war has changed.
Which is now Xbox first party.
Have you seen the slate in this game, Scott?
Yes, I have. It's so funny. Everyone's calling it the Xbox tax.
Yep.
Yep. People are giving it like 4 out of 10.
Oh yeah, no, it's completely like the story is horrible. They're saying it's complete.
Yeah. It's a 4-hour story.
Yeah, of course it is. It's not a story game. It's not a first-person game. It's it's not a single-player game.
No. You buy this for the multiplayer.
It does actually look incredible. This video though they've done.
We need to know if he's working with Moscow.
It's funny how this video works and none of the other ones work though.
Well, I mean, Microsoft first party.
No, it's obviously they spent some more money on this one page.
They must do. Lots more people are going to see this one page than all the other games combined, I think.
Yeah, that's very true. I'll be interested to see actually when it doesn't work for PlayStation who reviews this and says whether it's rubbish or not.
It'll be funny.
But didn't the last one of them came out was completely slated because the gameplay was rubbish. This was pre-PlayStation.
Yeah.
No, we'll see.
We'll see.
Wait till it comes on Game Pass next year. I'll play it then.
Yep, definitely.
This is devastation on a global scale.
Yeah, looks cool.
Devastation on a global scale, Lee.
Yeah, I know.
2 missiles incoming. If you are there, get out. It's killing civilians. Visual on target.
Okay, cool.
Brilliant. Right.
Shooty.
Shooty. That's all the.
Oh,
all
and zombies. Don't forget the zombies.
yeah, of course, you got to have zombies.
Zombies.
So that's all the games I have.
That's it. It's all the news and all the games. We've done them all.
Yep. Gosh, we have finally gotten to the end. Good job, us. Right. It's almost 11 o'clock for you.
It is. Exactly. I just looked at the time and went, wow, it's 11 o'clock nearly.
Yeah. I'm wondering why I'm starting to see a bit double here. It's getting late.
Yes.
So let's wrap up and let's send people home so that they can stop listening to our voices.
Or they can download it later and listen to it when we produce it,
Yeah, well,
in case they missed any bits.
yes. In case you missed the funny bits, make sure you download the audio version. You can get it on any podcatcher of your choice. Just search for the Xbox Cast and hit subscribe, and make sure you download all 300 plus of our episodes all at once.
Nearly 400. Come up 380 or something now?
Yeah, we're getting up. We're getting up there. So yes. Right. So this is another regular show that we're wrapping up. We hope you guys have had fun joining us in our news, our games, and the new games coming out. We've enjoyed hosting you and having fun with everyone who watches us on the chat and everyone who listens to us later. We envision you having big smiles on your faces while you listen to us. So we're happy that you're happy. You're welcome. You can thank us by signing up to Patreon or sharing the podcast. Like, it's pretty easy. Take a screenshot of the podcast, put onto your Instagram story, and just show people what you're listening to. Or leave us a 5-star review on your podcatcher of choice. It all helps. It all goes somewhere. Every little bit helps to share the show. Other than that, you know where to find us by now. So I have nothing else to say about that. But Mr. Lee, where can they find you?
I'll just say thank you, Q Tang Clan, for hanging around, mate, and chatting. It was good. Cheers, bro.
Oh, look at
That's
that.
been a
If you
chat, mate.
guys hang around to the stream, you get special shout outs.
Yeah, of course you do. Making the effort to just hang out and say hi and thank you to us. That's great. I'm Lee Howard on Twitter and on Xbox, and Lee Howard 25 on Twitch. I'm actually streaming again. Having fun streaming again, so that's cool.
Brilliant. That's excellent.
And also, I do a podcast on, I don't know if I call it a podcast. Call it a stream, I guess, on Sundays.
Yeah, it's more of a stream.
Yeah. It's like, but it's actually a live action game. It's not a game that you play. It's actually using your mind to do gaming. It's a bit different.
That's
It's tabletop gaming. We do it on Sundays. It's awesome. Hippo HQ. Go on his YouTube. There's all the videos. Paul hosts it. He's awesome. He's a great GM. He has fun trying to kill us. I have fun trying to mess up his stories so you can't actually follow the story. I try and find the most annoying way of doing things. And I also try and do rolls, which, because it often goes, because you roll to find out information. And I always try and get as much information as possible out of it. And in the end, he's like, okay, you just rolled like an 18. I now have to tell you the whole story. I'm like, yes, you do. And half the time he hasn't even made up stuff. He's like, I haven't made nothing up for this character. I was like, oh, well, let's make something up now. That's what happened last week. Like, he had a character. And I think I worked out, I think there's those characters that he had to name these guys. And he's like, I didn't even go down this route. I wasn't thinking you were going to do this. I was like, come on, dude. You know this is what I do. This is how I mess with you. I mess with your story as much as possible. So it's worth watching for the hilarity of me trying to mess with Paul.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's real fun. It's really good. Last week's was really cool. We went on one of his missions that we did. It was like a set story he'd done before. And we managed to survive and get out of the whole place. And he said the people that did it beforehand did not do that. They screwed up the whole thing. And one of the things you do at the end, you had to do a pilot roll at the end to pilot the submarine out. I rolled like an amazing roll, like 18 or something. It was literally like the best roll you could possibly do. He said, oh yeah, you went out, you missed all the deep ones, you got out to the surface, you saw the whole thing. I was like, oh yeah. So so what happened to the other guys? Oh no, they all died. He screwed up the piloting thing. They went down into the water deeper. It got hit by all the stuff. All died. And they left behind their guys because he messed everything up. All the guys got stuck in the submarine. They were escaping something. Like some of them got stuck on the old machine. Some of them got in the sub that died. He said it was a complete disaster. I was like, so we just got out free, basically, like fine. And every roll, I had this gun that I didn't realise. This is funny though. Last thing, I had a gun which I didn't realise. If I missed shooting somebody, it was powerful enough it would blow holes in the side of stuff. We're underwater a kilometre down. He said to me, if you missed one time, you would have hit the wall and it would have gone through whatever was there and would have killed everybody. I was like, oh. But I was just doing good rolls. Every single roll was a hit. Hit. He said, you're so lucky. Yeah. He didn't tell me this until after I'd finished shooting and getting out of the game. He said, oh yeah, you had that gun was really powerful. You could have killed everybody. I was like, oh.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. It was just one of those weeks last week. I was just rolling well. If there was an important roll to do, I would get it. Oh yeah. Some weeks you like that. Some weeks you just roll 5s and 6s and 7s, and it's just a bad day. But so yeah,
fantastic.
it's worth listening to. It's cool. It's 2 hours. It's a story. You hear us making up stuff. It's quite funny.
Yep.
We have no idea what's happening half the time. It's good.
It's always a good time.
I think so. I really enjoy it. I really like it because it kind of pushes you to think as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like you
And imagine
constantly,
things.
yeah, yeah. You
It's
got to
always
imagine
good.
things. You got to think of a way around things. You got to take on board what he's saying. Going, okay, so how can I get around this, or how can I kind of move the story on? And yeah, it's cool.
That's fantastic. So yeah, check out Hippo HQ, producer Paul.
Yeah.
He'll probably be joining us again next week for some
Yeah,
more
I think so. Yeah,
with the news.
he's keen to join us. So yeah, definitely.
Brilliant. Excellent. You can find me at Zarkris on X and Xbox. That's about it. So thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for listening. This has been the regular show, and we'll see you all on Xbox Live. Goodbye and good night. Oh, brilliant.
Hi.
Good job, everyone. We made it to the end.
We did. Right, I think we should call it 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's so long, actually. It's quite funny. Because I don't feel like there's a huge amount of stories, but we just seem to chat.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Yep. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Let us all go
Yep.
and
Oh,
do
back
stuff
up to
with
5
them.
views now for some reason on Kick, which is interesting.
Nice. Ugh. We have people reply to our tweets but not watch us on the thing. That's annoying.
Oh, did people retweet that? Because I retweeted it.
Yeah, we had lots of likes.
I need to work out. We need to work out or put into OneNote like an easy tweet to grab, copy and paste, chuck in.
Yeah.
Slim Shady.
Yep, Slim Shady. Okay.
I got 6
Yeah.
likes, 44 views.
Yeah, not too bad.
Okay,
Yep.
dude, I need to go. It's
Yeah,
quite late now.
It is. Thanks, guys, for hanging out, everyone. Let's kill the stream and put
Goodbye.
the podcast